once a year. We can hardly wait cause it's so near. A woodland critter Christmas.
It's us. The players are still listening to the intro, so forgive them as I talk over it.
What the?
That's a good intro.
I thought you might
Yeah,
like that.
That was
a lot
that was
better.
pretty good.
Hello, Internet. It's us. Thanks for being here. Thanks for my lovely players showing up as a timely first shot at a one-shot kind of deal with the Omen community. We aim to do these every few weeks if we're lucky, if we can get players who are interested and the people have the time to do so. Today, I realized the rolls are busted. Let me get that real quick. Today, we're going to be playing a game called The Witch is Dead. This is a one-shot RPG written by somebody who I've forgotten already. Good job, me. I'm a great streamer. Thank you, that guy. As we play through The Witch is Dead, we'll be doing some good time shenanigans. Where is my foundry rolls? That's why we lost them. Boom. Fixed it. Nope, they're just gone forever instead. Okay. Oh, I'll fix it afterwards. The Witch is Dead is a game about how our lovely players, who are familiars, who are the pets, the slightly sentient, ever so slightly magical pets of the local witch, wise woman, woman of the woods, lady of potions, who has recently been brutally murdered, unfortunately, by a witch hunter hired by the local village populace, nobility, someone who's lame and wants to kill good and powerful wise women who are trying to help out the local villagers. Luckily, you, as knowledgeable and infinitely magical creatures of magic, you know that you can rescue your beloved witch by only doing a little murder yourself. A small, teeny tiny amount of murder has to be done. You must avenge your beloved mother, gather her murderer's eyes, and return them to her body within a week's time, and your witchly woman will resurrect herself through the powers of dark magic and, who knows, maybe some sort of satanic blood rituals. We're not, we don't quibble. It's not important. Now I will attempt to fix the rolls again. Maybe I'll just delete this one and do it again, because that seems like the smarter choice. Windows. Foundry rolls. Stream, if you could confirm for me while you're out there. Oh, those are the rules. That ain't what we're doing. There we go. Stream, if you could confirm for me that you are able to hear us and see us. The music is playing for you at a reasonable volume. I would appreciate it.
Hi.
Yeah, say hello, players.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
As the players gather their wonderful woodland critters. Blue Solo, I can tell you're lying to me. Why would you do that? Falsehood is not welcome.
I can't hear or see.
Feel deceived, Blue Solo. But how would he know to say that if he hadn't heard me, though?
You got a point.
What is
He's
it?
just communicating a general issue.
He's got
cannot hear or see.
like a braille
Maybe he
closed
felt it
captioning
from the
system.
vibrations of the speaker.
But
Copy paste it.
his speakers pump out in braille. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That'd be really top tier technology, honestly. Like
have,
live closed captioning in braille. That'd be pretty cool.
They have keyboards that will, like, when you
or phones, I mean, where you can rub your hand and it'll like have tactile
Oh, that's neat.
stuff as they're talking.
Very cool.
I know in Baby Driver, he put his hand on the speaker and like could hear the music through the vibrations.
Lies. Complete falsehoods.
Not, it's
I
completely.
love
Definitely
this
for
song.
sure. Super true.
He's just slightly magical.
Yeah, ever so slightly magical.
Fucking love it.
Alrighty, let's get going as I still stick around with stream stuff while we get started. The players have been given the list of cute woodland critters they can become and have been informed that there can only be one. These are Highlander rules. So when they decide to roll, they will eliminate that character, that cute woodland critter. Riley has decided to go first and is a dog. If anyone rolls a
Nope.
number that has been previously rolled, you will discover. It looks like you pressed. It looks like you typed 10, Jelly.
How do I roll? Hello?
In your
Tune already.
in our instructions from your DM, I told you how to get a macro. If you click the roll 0 macro, that will be the one you need for this.
Oh no.
Okay, I have rolled a 2.
Chili has decided to become a cat. Margo is safe.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Jelly still typed
no.
10, it looks like.
Listen.
Okay.
Wait,
Let me
actually,
look.
question, because
Said my
his
macros
looks
wrong.
like
Jelly,
Riley's,
I'm gonna
but
learn with you.
Except, so Riley says D10 and Jelly says 10. See how they're different
yeah.
there? So
why
Riley,
did mine show up like that?
so because you pressed the button, Riley typed the roll command.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What is the roll command?
The roll command
So-
is /roll space dice and then the
D10.
size of the dice would be D10. Or you can use the macro, which
Perfect.
will do it for you.
Oh, I got
Okay.
the toad.
Jelly
Look at that
has become a
kid.
toad. Diddle is an owl. Margo
Ooh.
is
Oh
a
my
fox.
god, what's number 1?
You
Yes! Oh my fucking god, yes!
miraculously, we have not had any overlaps.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty
Man,
good.
that's actually kind of crazy. How many more people need to roll?
I think just Steve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
I think I screwed up my macro. What do I type again?
How did you screw it up?
Space D10.
What do you mean you screwed it up?
I'm
It looks
not
fine.
proficient in typing.
You're not proficient in typing. A
Oh,
3.
goodness.
Toad has
Oh,
already been
wow.
taken. Try again, Steve.
Sorry, Steve.
A 5. Oh, owl's already taken. Try again, Steve.
Oh,
Get absolute shit
Steve.
on.
Guys, jealous.
Wow.
Dare you to roll a
10. Rat. Steve is a rat.
one.
Come on.
The flaws of going last.
You just got fucked, Steve.
No.
I deserve this. Let it all out, guys. Let it out.
So, let's walk through getting the macros there because I don't want y'all to have to type for the rest of the thing. In the bottom right corner, there is a hot bar. It is probably empty if you haven't already figured out how to use them. There's a little folder icon that says Browse Macro Directory. Someone's been clicking New Macro a lot, but don't use any of those. Drag roll 0 down to hotbar position 1, rolls 1, 2, and 3 to their subsequent hotbar positions. You'll be clicking those for the rest of today.
Ah, I see.
Wait, drag roll 0 to 1.
Drag
What
zero-
did you say?
Roll 1 to 2, roll 2 to 3, roll 3 to 4. Like these are your roll macros because you can never roll any dice but these, so it's easier to do this than typing a bunch.
So if we have plus
I
ones
got
and
you.
have like, will there be some rolls that don't use any of these stats?
There will be on occasion when you make dangerous maneuvers that like, I am likely to die here, I may penalize or reward you for creativity in certain ways, but these are your bases.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Ooh, I will just have to remember.
1, 2, 3.
You'll have the list of aminals in your DMs. You can always refer back to your stats if needed.
Bro, who nerfed the toad this much?
Toad.
I'm telling you guys, rats OP. You guys will find out.
Dude, owl.
You know, I was looking at
really
it and I was
pops.
like, well, that stat's kind of rat, you know?
Wait, who's the biggest animal?
Dog for sure. Well, I mean, you could be a small dog. I don't know.
Yeah.
But you're not.
Large owl?
I think there should be a hierarchy from biggest animal to smallest, so we know who gets to make the decision.
Is that how it is?
I
Small
eat
dog.
rats.
Fox,
Large dog.
small dog. I don't care about the rest.
Oh,
Wait,
fox
somebody
first, fox,
find
then
them?
small dog.
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
I'm a big
Mhm.
fox.
Oh,
I'm a
okay,
big
okay,
fox.
okay,
large
okay.
dog.
Yeah.
How
One
big
v
can a
one.
toad
Somebody
be?
roll
We'll
that?
fight for dominance.
Riley's a dog.
Oh, okay. I remembered the fox, but I did not remember the dog.
He was first. That's why it's been ages since he
Oh,
rolled.
yeah, yeah.
Are we like wispy, familiar-y creatures, or are we like, just straight up?
Your general appearance is up to you, so long as it's within reason. You are a magical creature, bound from the forest, but granted magical sentience to a higher degree than your normal animal may obtain. Next up, now that we have all of our critters, it's time to roll spells. These two will be Highlander rules. Riley has an unseen hand. Diddle has distract/confuse. Chili has make a book read itself aloud. Margo has plant growth. Oh wait, no. Jelly has plant growth. Margo needs to re-roll.
Fuck, I wanted that one.
Get wrecked, bitch. Steve has speak human, the most valuable spell.
Yes.
Good job, Steve.
Oh, we can't speak to human.
You cannot. Margo has make fire,
Okay.
second most valuable spell.
I think distract/confuse is pretty cool.
Distract/confuse is highly useful. Like, all these spells have great creative uses, but when it comes to things like I need to burn a house down, it is really tough to beat
Yeah.
make fire.
Yeah,
Like,
but,
how
like,
big of a fire are we talking?
Itty bitty. I'm talking like a candle flame.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
I can
noticing
make
a
that
lot
work.
of lot of
Yeah,
thatch
but, like,
roofs though. So-
making books
lot of
read
what?
themselves aloud will actually work for our favor. Like,
True.
we can torture people by making them read the U.S. tax codes.
I mean, this is a very low intelligence village. They're not even gonna know what the books are saying. They don't even know what books look like.
Hmm. That's why we burned them.
That's right.
Get knowledge out of them.
So Margo's a firefox.
Yes, Margo is in fact
pretty
a
sick.
firefox.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm a confusing owl.
Yes,
That's right.
that's very owlish.
I'm like the Cheshire Cat.
Very
I'm a
true.
druid toad.
Literally druid toad, yes.
Druid.
Has everyone gotten their spells? And no overlaps, it looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Excellent. So, yes, question.
I was just wondering, like, is it just distract/confuse? Like, is there any description of the spell?
Absolutely
Or-
not.
Okay. All right.
Like, is it up
I
to
love it.
some form of interpretation?
It is completely up to some form of interpretation. And by some form, I mean mine.
I was gonna say, Daddy DM
Okay.
is gonna
Uh-huh.
tell me what it does.
That is a-
I'm
no,
already theory crafting
like,
in my head
it's-
how I can make books do something useful.
Realistically, this is completely up to you. If it is creative and within the power limits of very low power, I'm probably gonna allow it. So distract/confuse, a window opens very creakily. That sounds very distracting to me. But
Right.
a house falls apart loudly. Yeah, it's a little much.
I'm talking like maybe voices or something. Can
Minor-
we Voltron?
Voltron.
Can we combine
Yeah.
our
Yes.
powers?
Oh yeah.
Fine.
I can
I'm
definitely.
fucking fire.
I want 6 familiars in a trench coat, all trying to use their spell at the same time to make one.
that's
Like
perfect.
the 6 of you stacked together are a single level 1 wizard.
I can get behind that.
Wait, do we have books already? Or no?
Books like to use for the read books aloud thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the witch has books, so you have some in her cottage.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Question.
Yes.
So we can't speak to humans, but can we understand?
Yes, you can understand. You can pantomime to the degree with which a slightly above averagely dexterous version of your animal could. But
I mean, like, if they're speaking,
you
we,
will
like,
know what they
understand
say.
what
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
saying?
The witch
Okay,
granted you the ability to understand, but has not
Gotcha.
modified your mouth or vocal cords to speak. Aside from a person who can cast speak human.
Can
Gotcha.
I
Okay,
distract
thank you.
and confuse with his speak human to create human voices to distract people?
So like he would cast speak human, you would basically be casting distract/ventriloquize,
Yes.
and together you will make voices over yonder. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Sick.
Dude, that's
Can I speak fox?
Yes.
Like if I run into another fox. I can-
Absolutely, you
okay.
may speak to any creature. It's somewhere in it's in the bottom of the rules section. You can talk to other animals of the same or similar species, as well as other familiars who have a heightened intelligence.
Okay.
It'd be a real pain in the ass if you couldn't talk to each other.
That would be silly.
What did he say?
Bark. He barked a lot. That's pretty much it. Alrighty. So let's swap over to the witch's hut, 'cause that's where we'll be starting. I didn't give the scene vision. Good job, Randy. Use your brain.
I can't see.
Kapow. Vision.
Whoa, positive self-talk only.
I
This is a safe space.
I motivate myself via insults, so get over
Call
it.
that self-defecating.
All right, you're coming to therapy, to the puppet therapy.
I would love to be at puppet therapy. Are y'all looking at
Which is
I did it
mine?
loaded for you guys. I'm at 98%.
It's loaded.
Yeah.
Everyone else
we-
is
we
on the
don't have
scene,
vision
yeah.
inside the hut. We're just, we can't see you.
I do have a map with the inside open, but there's not a whole lot of point because there's no. It's just for aesthetics.
I got
Like you guys aren't gonna stay here very long, probably. I mean, y'all could just
Okay.
stick around.
Foreshadowing? Foreshadowing?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
Well, all
So
right.
She lives on an island.
Oh,
She
it's
lives
a
in
nice
she lives in a
hut.
little foresty, swampy area.
Oh,
Yeah, in a bog.
In
Nah.
Shrek's house.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a little Shrek.
A little tiny. It's
Was.
Fiona. It's Fiona's dead. That's what it is.
Aww.
Shrek died of old age a decade ago, and it's just Fiona. All the kids have moved out, and she
widow
was
got murdered.
and she was brutally murdered by a witch hunter. That's
Yeah.
it's very
Witch hunter.
Shrek canon.
He had a bird, the witch hunter.
Yeah.
He whistled at Fiona, and she whistled back, but
That's
she
right.
exploded this
Yes. It was a mirror bird.
Thank you for that lore.
Very important. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit on stream so the voices are always audible. I think we're good.
Well, actually, you know what? That is kind of a good question. Do we know how she died? Like, was she stabbed? Was she?
her corpse is there in the building. He showed up, all sorts of Van Helsing style. He's got a big old hat on, sick trench coat, and 18 crossbows attached to his back. And he used at least one of them to
Absolute
murder
douche.
her.
Okay,
Which
so
one?
he's packing.
Did he say it's high noon?
He did not say it's high
Absolute
noon.
fucking
No.
douche.
Matt Mercer didn't come by. He wasn't all like it's high noon or nothing. No, he's just like, I'm here. They hired me. Twang, dead.
Seems like a nice guy, man.
You know, I mean, he's just trying to make
He's just doing
he's trying to get a
his job.
paycheck, to be honest. But he's got to die.
He's just trying to get money because he doesn't get employee benefits.
Right. I mean, he's got no insurance.
Poor
I'm
guy.
starting to empathize with him, and I think this is bad.
Let's rehabilitate him.
That's what we need to do.
Maybe he'll give his eyes willingly.
Maybe he will. Just ask nicely. Yeah.
I don't want him anyways.
Well, I suppose it's time. We should get going. I will roll some dice. These dice are totally inconsequential. They don't mean anything at all. I assure you, they have no relevance to the story whatsoever.
Oh.
Duly noted. Players, familiars, you've discovered the death of your beloved mother. You know, at least one of you knows, maybe most of you, it depends on how smart you want to be, the necessary ritual for resurrecting her. And you know that you've only got a week to do it. The witch hunter is staying in the nearby village for some amount of days. We greet you in the midst of panic and grief and loss. Your mother is dead.
Oh my gosh.
What are we doing? What's happening? What do you do, familiars? Tell me about it.
Who did this?
My grief is going to take the stance of misplaced anger, and so I'm looking around. I'm blaming all the other familiars.
It's obviously
Owl,
their
why didn't
fault.
you see this coming?
I'm gonna go lick the body of
Only one of us
my-
can fly.
You just
my
lick her.
beloved. I'm gonna lick her like a dog would, and I'm gonna sniff the arrows. Am I able to memorize the scent of the witch hunter?
Yes, the witch hunter uses a particularly powerful cologne made out of a 2
Of
parts
course he does.
manure mixture. It's 2 parts donkey manure, 1 part horse manure.
I would have taken him as a sandalwood guy.
I got a scent, guys. I got a scent.
Are we actually inside right now?
You're currently inside your hut, your home.
Oh no.
Um,
I'm a nocturnal animal. Was this during
Can I
night?
like look around?
Let's
Like, what
let's
do I
call
see
it
in the-
late evening. I don't know, you know.
Good question.
In the hut, you have your kind of normal witch hut stuff. There's a lot of potion brewing ingredients. There's a lot, some old tomes and books, a little bit of reading material. A lady gets bored. Pictures held fondly to her breast, often of a large man with green skin and little button ears. The fold-away cauldron, she's a modern lady, is packed away in the cupboard where her fold-away brooms are.
I just point at the door. So, I think he went this way, guys. I think he went this way.
I'm able to carry a small animal, correct?
I know where this is.
Depends on the small. You mean like a rat? Yeah.
I am
Oh,
a
yeah.
toad.
Yeah,
And a
rat
toad.
and a toad I could definitely see being riders of an owl.
I'm talking
Yeah.
like maybe not in my talons, but like I'm kind of like they're like my missiles.
They're
on
great.
the jet.
Yeah. That's when you're the mount for the teeny tiny familiars.
Got it. Cool.
The dog as well could easily carry almost any of you actually, like with reasonably low effort.
I'm pretty big, so probably not me.
Yeah, you're a pretty big fox. Still smaller
I'm,
than the
like,
dog,
huge.
but
Yeah.
pretty big.
Okay.
I
All
feel
right.
like I'm pretty
And,
big. I mean, I'm a cat, but like cats can be pretty big.
Did this happen recently? Like, can I go out and scope the area?
This was a bare hour ago. He came in all
Jesus.
anger and fire and job to do. You, terrified, tried to help, barked, cawed, screed, did whatever your animals did, but still, crossbow bolts, death.
I got a scent, guys. He's out this door somewhere.
Are any of us injured? like,
Only
the
your
ruckus?
pride.
The worst injury.
That's deep.
Well,
Yes.
if he's outside, maybe we should stay inside. Yeah. Let's not go out there. Yeah.
It's a nice little hole I could crawl into.
Do you guys think that the door could be booby trapped by him in case he thinks he was gonna be followed by us?
Booby trapped. Oh, more the reason. Let's stay
Absolutely
inside.
not.
Didn't we just walk in though? So we would have hit the booby trap.
Yeah, wait, did we come inside
Oh,
and
yeah,
find
were we
her,
in?
or were we there?
No.
while-
She likes to keep her menagerie indoors. You live
Wait,
inside.
we were there.
Wait, so we watched.
You
it
were
happen?
there and have been brutally traumatized
Oh
by the
my
murder of your
God.
mother. Yes.
So now we want to do something.
I hope she has therapy books.
And
I'm going to. I'm gonna just. I mean, if the booby trap door exists, I'm gonna just bust out the window.
Yeah, I think that's a good
All right,
idea.
that sounds good. Can I
Um,
jump on the windowsill and I guess see if I can? Is it an open window or? Is
I
it like
don't
a
I don't
window
I don't
window?
feel like she has glass windows. She's a
Okay,
forest
so
woman.
it's
It's
just
probably
like
just
a
it's just
hole
a
in the
hole.
wall.
Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
solid.
There's
Popping
there's
on
probably
those.
like an owl perch next to or inside the window because you're the one who needs to come in and out most often.
That's true.
Cats always land on their feet, so I'm just hopping out the window.
Okay.
Can I look around for supplies?
What kind of supplies are you trying to find?
I would. So in an ideal world, it would be propane. But I think
Propane? And propane
anything particularly
accessories?
Flammable. Yeah. would be
Okay.
fantastic.
All right.
And
All
then
right.
a rag.
We've
Some
got
small twigs.
we've got twigs. Got a
Okay.
copious amount of twigs.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Twigs are they dry twigs?
They are.
Okay. Let me grab one of those.
All right.
Actually, I
You
can
can-
find that in the forest, right?
You could.
We can burn
Okay.
books.
You could burn
Potions?
books.
Does she have any specific ingredients like herbs and stuff?
Tons
around?
of them.
Can we
cheese? Does she have
read
cheese?
like the covers of the books?
Cheese.
Or
Yeah, I
do-
think she's got cheese.
I would like some cheese.
Can you read? Are you
like-
literate?
Like, yeah, are we
I'm pretty clever.
able to tell Like, can we read it in our
I
head?
can't
kind
read.
Of thing?
I'm gonna
I've
go.
got a toe brain.
I'm gonna go with anyone with a cleverness of 2 can read like a couple words. If you have a cleverness of 3, which I think is just the owl, you can read some like English text. I would not, by no means fluent, but like you've looked at the words on her books enough to know what those words mean.
Does she have any books
actually-
on spells?
She does have one tome of spells that was her personal, book o' spells.
Can I just try and learn one?
Yeah, you can
out of
try.
My anger.
Yeah.
Can I cast make books read aloud
On what? To the spell
So
Book?
smart.
on
That's
the spell
good.
book?
Okay.
Yes.
So we have 2 rolls here. Owl, you're asked first. You flip this open while your pal is trying to invoke his magical spark. Roll just your regular clever stat for me, Owl, which is +3. That's a 7. So you definitely know what the text on the front says. You've seen that a ton of times. It definitely says spell book. And then you open it to a random page and you start to try and puzzle out all the words. There's definitely one of them in here that says owl. You love that word. It's the best word.
Absolutely.
So you can read
Good
that
word.
one several times. And another one says feather. And you're not really sure what the rest of them say, but there's something to do with the feather of an owl in this spell. Then your buddy is going to try and cast his spell. Go ahead and roll with your best stat, whatever that may be, to cast your spell.
And that would be a slide, so
Okay.
it's +3.
That's a good roll. That's something doing something beyond impossible. You've done truly the impossible. You cast read it to the book to read itself, and it's it
Wait,
flips
quick
to its
question.
yes.
Can I make it read with an accent? Because
Don't-
I was thinking that.
Oh, don't worry.
since
That
it's a book
was
of
already gonna
spells-
happen. Don't you worry.
Okay, cool. Alright, thank you.
It flips open like you were reading whatever that spell was about feather of owl, and it over to the front of the book, and it says,
Hey, who's reading my book? I don't like this. I put this spell on here to attack people who read my book if they weren't me. Get ready to die, dummy.
and the book leaps off of the shelf down onto the floor, grows legs and arms, and pulls out a spear and starts chasing you around for trying to cast a spell on it.
Holy shit.
What?
I'm immediately gonna try to hop into the cauldron and hiding.
I'd like to bash the door down. I'm just gonna.
You just gotta
barrel
fucking
into it.
barrel into the door.
I'm jumping up on top of the table.
Okay.
Can I lift the book with my talons and threaten it?
Do you want to swoop in and snag the book out of the air?
Yeah, like if it
And
has
start
arms and legs, I just
jiggling
wanna take
it.
by the arms.
Okay. So you snag it at the shoulders, jiggle it some. What do you say to this book who's trying to stab you with its little spear?
Who are you?
The book was not blessed with a mouth by this magical spell, unfortunately. It's just trying to jab you with a spear. Ah!
Oh,
How big is
shit.
this?
I can't talk anymore.
The book didn't talk in the first place. That was a spell she had imbued in it to attack people who tried to steal her spells.
Oh.
So the spell was sassy?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
How big is the spear the book has?
I don't know. Book sized, 12 inches.
Gotcha.
Can
I
I
try
take
to-
his spear? Can I just disarm him?
Sure, why not? You
Well,
shake
that's a
him
free
until he
weapon.
drops it, and you've got a stick about the size of a sharpened, tiny branch.
All right, so I'm just gonna throw him to the ground.
Wait.
And just be like, spear's more useful.
Could we corral a bunch of these into an army?
There's only one.
Like if I
There's
if
only
I
one
threat-
magic book.
If I threaten him with fire, will he be maybe a royal soldier?
I doubt it. His only directive is stab the person who tried to read me.
Okay, burn him.
Oh
Fuck
wait,
him.
well he isn't gonna stab anyone else than the one who tried to read it.
Yeah, wait. He doesn't have a spear anymore, so he can't stab us.
Yeah, but he's still
That's
trying.
true.
He just got it's not a smart spell. Once you throw it to the ground, it gets back up and just jabs with nothing at you as you're headed for the window.
I
Maybe
have
we
a,
should
okay.
keep it.
I have a
Fuck this
question
bug.
about my
Like it's
spell.
nasty.
Yes.
Can I use it to remove confusion?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't say unconfuse.
Wait, question. Wait, what? Who rolled?
Riley is trying to destroy a door. Riley,
Oh.
so you decided we were a big dog. There are many degrees of big when it comes to dogs. How big of a big dog are you?
Look behind you.
A German Shepherd? Approximately 80 pounds? Okay.
Big dog.
I'm 90-pound fox.
That's not the case. Nope. Just not true.
Big boy.
And
A German Shepherd could definitely just solo a witch hunter, I imagine.
Oh, easily. Given the opportunity and, you know, a little bit of surprise.
If you guys help me, I can do it. I promise. I just don't know where to go.
Maybe not this German Shepherd, but
Yeah, I
a
don't
German
have a lot of
Shepherd.
faith.
Can we
I have
confuse
100%
the
faith
book?
in it.
Sorry, somebody asked the question. Can we?
Can we confuse the book?
Can you?
Can I try and confuse the book?
It seems.
Can
confusing.
you?
Yeah,
it
it
sounds
seems.
confused already.
Why don't you try and roll a spell?
All right.
Uh,
Is that using my +3 then?
It is whatever your best stat is.
Oh my god.
A 13. That's a 10 on the dice.
Oh my
So
God.
you blast it with your most powerful confuse spell you've ever cast. It seems to confuse the spell into discombobulation, and it returns to just book status.
Inert. Yes. Okay. I'd like to.
Good shit.
I would like to try and go back to the owl spell, just seeing if I can one more time to ascertain.
Okay. You open it back up, and you start puzzling through. It's not that you don't think you could learn this, it's probably that it's going to take you forever. Like, the amount of time it takes you to puzzle out a single word is egregious. You are going to be here for a couple hours trying to figure out what this says, and then try to figure out how to do the magic.
Okay.
I think we should hide the book underneath the witch for now, because I feel like, wait, do we know, like, that we need the witch hunter's eyes?
Yes, everyone is aware that you need Witch Hunter's
Okay.
eyes to resurrect your mother.
So since we have to come back with the witch hunter's eyes, I feel like we should figure out the book later, because we have a week to complete this spell.
True. And he's probably walking away.
Yeah, he, like, the longer we wait, the more distance he's putting behind him.
Yeah.
Okay then. I'd like to take the spear if I can.
Okay, you've got a sharpened twig.
Sick.
Are there any potions?
There are, but you don't know what they do, so you just got generic vials.
Okay, are they like a variety or are they all one potion?
No, there's definitely a variety.
Is there any pictures on the bottles?
No.
I just want to pour out a little of each and test it against fire and see which is the most flammable.
So you're gonna pour out tiny
gosh.
puddles and start
Just a tiny little bit.
trying to light them
Yeah,
up.
scientifically.
Okay, all right.
I feel like this is a little dangerous.
Oh, those
Yeah,
potions are
be
great.
ready to run.
All of them.
Like, what if we end up setting the whole house on fire and then the witch's body just gets burned
It's a small
up?
price to pay.
Riley, you're outside. You push the door open, and you're thinking you know which way to go. You turn around and see everyone else is distracted inside, still inside. And then your pal, the fox, starts pouring delicious-looking liquid on the ground.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna go lick some.
I
Oh
figured.
my god.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, what you got over there? Gray liquid, huh?
Yeah, we're fucked.
So I will give me each of you roll me just a 0, and we'll see what happens for your science.
Oh, are we all rolling?
Yes,
All?
everyone roll me a 0 roll, and we'll see how science goes. Okay. Who am I missing? Do I have everybody? Riley, why aren't you using macros? Why are you different?
I have it on my up key, bro.
Why you got that's why
That's why I'm so fast.
you're the worst. But you are. You were last. What do you mean fast?
Slapping us.
Okay. Only Chili. Chili, remind me your animal.
Cat.
You're the cat. So the science begins. The whole house gets involved. Chili, the cat, is the only one who finds a potion that seems to be complete. Everyone else is like inert potion ingredients, waiting to have them enchanted with the last of whatever the magics the witch needs to do to them. So,
Got it.
Chili finds a potion that makes Chili's cat's tongue invisible when he licks a little of it.
Useful.
Oh. So
So you,
maybe it can make all of you invisible.
if you had the rest of it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got a tiny vial of invisibility. Who knows how long it lasts, but you've got one.
Okay, cool. Is it like something I can carry?
Shelley, would you like to test fire on your tongue?
You'd have to like stopper it because you're gonna carry it sideways if it's in your mouth, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll give you that. You can certainly stopper it and take it with you.
And
Okay,
I
yeah.
have a small satchel as a carrier owl.
Like you think you're the witch's messenger?
Yes.
I'm not opposed to that idea. I think it's nice and flavorful. Yeah, we'll give you 2 little leg carrying cases like they do with carrier pigeons for those itty bitty secret messages. So she could send secret missives to her pals, Donkey and the dragon whose name I've forgotten.
I don't think they ever go over.
I think it's
I think
dragon.
he's.
Is
I
it
think
dragon?
she's dragon?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So Donkey
So
and dragon.
I can't have a small messenger bag to carry the potion.
That's a little too big, I think. You have teeny tiny stuff and no other equipment. Yes, I've decided. Yes, teeny tiny.
Could I
you want me to
fit
carry
the
the potion
vial
for you?
in my toad throat?
Could I just put it in me? I think it might be a little cumbersome. You know, you'd go clink every time you moved.
I could just act as the messenger bag being carried.
That's
by-
true. You just
Yeah.
wrap yourself
Throatgoat.
around the owl
I
and
love that.
Which potion was poured on the ground that I leapt up?
you lapped up the inert ingredients of a fireball, so it's mostly just really spicy.
Delicious.
I'm just like, we can go back on that, guys. Go back on that.
All right. I think we should get a move on.
Yep.
Hey,
So does anyone need a ride? I can take the
I
toad and the
definitely
rat.
We've done it yet, but
Give your rat boy a ride, please.
All right. I will. Do you guys want to ride in the talons or do you want to ride on the top of me?
I want to ride on your back.
I rode on top last time. I'll take the talons, please.
All right, 6. So I'm gonna take the sharpened stick in one talon. I'm gonna take rat boy in the other talon,
Rat
and
boy.
Throatgoat is gonna be on my back.
Okay.
I have a question. What is the velocity of an unladen owl versus the velocity of a laden owl?
Of a multiply laden owl, yes. 3 objects.
Just enough to break the ice.
For sure.
Still silent.
So I guess we're just heading outside, right, guys?
Yeah.
Flying a bit
Yeah.
slow today, but
Who's the fastest?
Oh, that's
Not
a good
me.
question. What's my flight speed?
On foot, probably the dog.
Fox?
No,
You're-
I'm super slow.
You're
I'm a big fox.
He's fat.
I mean the two agile animals, just with one with longer legs. The longer leg one is faster. With obstacles, the owl. You know,
Gotcha.
flying OP. But yeah, just like straight line to straight line, probably the dog. Or we could use stats. Whoever has the highest quick.
Oh yeah, I was going off the quickness.
Whoever has
yeah,
the
I
highest
only have a
quick.
quickness of 1.
I
It
have
looks like the
Q2.
rat.
Rat, owl, dog.
Yeah.
I have
Oh no,
a
dog.
two,
Dog's
so-
only quick 1.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. So
Yeah, so I'm actually pretty quick.
rat, owl, cat are the fastest in your group.
So he's strong, dumb,
Yeah, me
barbarian.
and the dog.
And the
are
owl's
slow.
kind of laden down, so I feel like he's.
Yes, and rats have tiny legs, so agile, but not exactly fast over land. So I guess it's the cat.
Yeah.
Why is the
Okay.
dog and the toad the same speed?
It's not.
Here's
I
a question.
Big boy dog.
don't know. I
don't
decided.
underestimate the toad.
You never know.
Like, what do we see out here? Like, is there any paths?
So you lead out, and like we have here in Foundry, there's a singular path that leaves her kind of bog island, and then heads into a sparse forested area where your original homes would have been. You came from, like, except for maybe the toad who probably lives in the bog. The rest of you probably were at one point wild or maybe even domesticated village animals. You enter into your once home to the forest.
Before we leave, one
Yes.
last thing. Sorry. Can I grab the crossbow bolts and
From her
store
body?
them and store them in my little messenger pouch things?
In your
Are they
leg
smaller?
sheaths.
Yeah.
You could probably carry one of them. You could
All
not
right,
not because they're
I'd
too
like
big,
to-
because you got like your hands full with one, so you'd have to
Exactly,
you'd be
yeah.
stabbing a rat with it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be cool. Just to kind of give me a little weapon I could stab someone with on my foot.
We've already got a spear.
We
Well,
want
I
to
was
scout.
thinking, which one's better? Like,
I feel like,
The crossbow
well-
bolt's much more sturdy.
yeah, I think I'd
yeah,
rather a
it's more
crossbow
sturdy,
bolt.
but a bolt isn't sharp. though.
Right, they're intended. Well,
Yeah.
I mean they can be. There's no like. Yes, your classic crossbow bolt, maybe not, but this is a witch hunter's crossbow bolt,
I was gonna say,
Alright.
I want to stab this man with
intending
his
for
own bolt.
stabbing witches.
Yeah, okay. I see that.
We know these bolts work. We've seen it firsthand.
Dramatically.
Yeah, I think it'd be better than a stick. So that was the only thing. I just
Okay,
wanted to-
all right. You've got a crossbow bolt, and you've gotten rid of your sharpened stick. All right.
We never gave each other names.
Do you want names? All right,
Throatgoat.
names it is.
Oh,
We'll start in Zoom order. Dog, what's your name?
My name is Dudley.
Dudley the German Shepherd dog.
Dudley the dog.
Dudley the dog. That's right.
Dudley.
Steve, I've forgotten your animal. No, you're the rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remembered. Good job, Brain.
You can call me Peppers.
Pepper's the
Pepper's
rat.
the rat.
Love it.
Peppers.
Jelly the toad.
Throatgoat.
Throatgoat. Definitely a name that an elderly woman would give to a toad. I agree completely. Absolutely.
Once she saw his ability,
Wonderful.
I would,
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Margo the fox.
I'm gonna be. My full name is Witch Hunter Hunter, but I'm gonna go by Hunter.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very coincidentally named. How strange.
Yeah. It's just like destiny.
Yeah, you were meant for this.
Mm-hmm.
Diddle the owl.
Barney.
Barney. Are you a barn owl?
I mean, really at this point I've been like 3 different owls, I think. So, yeah, sure.
Okay. I like barn owls.
Nice.
They're cool. And Chili, the cat.
Calvin.
Calvin, cute.
Aww.
I should probably write that down because I'm gonna forget it in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna write it down.
I was gonna say I needed to write down all these, but I just didn't.
Yep. Good job, all of us, thinking about stuff we should have done the first time. Dudley,
Dog.
dog,
Dudley,
Riley, Steve,
equals
rat,
dog,
Peppers.
Toad, Throatgoat.
Who's the toad?
Jelly,
Me.
Jelly. Jelly, toad.
Toad, Jelly. Hunter, Fox, Margo,
What was the rat's name?
Peppers,
Peppers.
Yeah.
Barney, Owl, Diddle, and Calvin, Cat, Chili. Margo, I've used our DMs as a note-taking tool.
Oh, thank you.
Not on purpose, just because you were on top.
Wait, what was the cat name again? Sorry,
Calvin.
I know her.
Calvin.
Calvin, like Calvin and Hobbes.
I was thinking Calvin Klein.
Also that, technically.
Is that with
Calvin,
a K or a C?
like underwear.
My thong brand.
With a CH.
A CH?
Got it.
Calvin?
H.
No, it's pronounced Calvin.
Calvin?
I hate you.
I got you.
Calvin.
Calvin. It's Calvin with a Y, but it's not where you think it is.
Oh my god, kill the cat.
Nice.
Alrighty. You head outside. You're in the bog. The forest is ahead of you, and you heard before a brutal murder occurred that there was a new arrival, a new traveler in the nearby human village, which, 2 and 2 together, that's probably the witch hunter. So, very likely,
that guy.
that's where you need to go. Now,
I sniff.
some things that you, as denizens of the forest and having listened to the witch speak about them over time, you know that the village is a serf village, that all they do is farm crops for the local barony. And the baron does not treat them well. They're usually kind of angry people. They're not very happy. You also know that the villagers are extremely superstitious, and that's why the witch did so well here, because they needed her for everything and were willing to pay for just about anything. So maybe they're going to be upset at the loss of their local wise woman. You know, who knows?
Do we know who would have hired the witch hunter then, or
Probably the Baron.
The Baron, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they were
Fuck
fond
that
of the
guy.
witch.
If we get the Baron's eyes, would that work?
Baron's not a murderer. He's just an asshole, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, he's an asset to murder if he hired the guy.
True,
Maybe she'd
true.
only be half alive.
I'm cool with that.
You know,
That's
it's
not
better.
that
It's better
bad.
than dead.
Yeah.
Necromancer witch.
Yeah.
But-
I
Am I able to
mean,
pick up-
it depends, but
But the barony is
Yeah.
much farther away than the village.
When did
Okay.
she get the Sharingan?
okay.
The Sharingan is only if you get the Baron's eyes, kill his brother, get his eyes, and then pee on them.
Oh, okay, got it.
I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
My cloaca is ready.
So, you've got a very small amount of clues. You know that he's probably in the village. You do not have any specific, like, he dropped this kind of clues, but you've got a dog, and he's got a very strong manure-based cologne. The fox probably also solidly scent capable. Rat, too, I would imagine. All good scenters.
A little bit.
I'll look at my stats. Not relevant. Okay.
Yep.
Solid. Yeah, I guess I will kind of fly up above
Mhm.
to see if I can see anything of note from the top while they're searching the bottom,
Okay.
kind of thing, as we follow along.
Up on the
So-
roof, you see a small nest that was not there the last time you went out hunting.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm. Well, I have two other animals with me. Can we
Yeah,
like
let's go up.
come together and like do a joint search?
Go
of
investigate the nest? Sure.
Plop me down in there.
The three
Is
of
that
you.
clever?
There's nothing to roll here. This
Oh,
is
okay.
this isn't a clue. This is just me having fun. There, you head over to the nest. The three of you go to investigate, and you find a folded piece of paper.
God damn
The
it.
shit?
All right. I have to be able to read at least a little bit
Exactly.
to send messages.
Right.
So I will.
So you,
I'll open them.
you open it up, and in big, like really big block text, it says, "Barney, love you." Which?
I just
Aw.
sob. Just openly sob. No.
Seeing
No
him
time
tear
for
up.
tears. No time for tears.
I'm gonna attach my tongue to it and try to swallow it. So
It's
he's
gonna
not sad
eat it.
anymore.
Absolutely. I really
want him to be
appreciate it.
sad.
Actually.
No,
really
you're just the carrying case. You're storing it for later. That's all.
That's true. That's true.
So he can
Truth
treasure
wrote
it forever.
How do you get things out of your storage area?
I'm gonna begin just regurgitating.
Yeah,
the
it is
slimy mess.
extremely
of paper.
mucosal.
What would that sound like?
Like the toad is a very small bag of holding, but everything's covered in mucus when it comes out.
Wonderful.
It could be a pretty fat toad. So I mean, it might be able to stuff some goodies in there.
Maybe that's the toad's personal enchantment. He's like a bag of holding type 0.01, but everything's covered in mucus when it comes out.
I mean, I'm basically a sending spell.
Exactly. So
Combination.
that's true. So you've got your little "I love you" note,
Love that for me.
right? Other than that, no major clues here on the bog.
Got it. Okay. So I mean, I guess I'm gonna move forward if you guys wanna
Do you need to pick me
follow
back up?
along. Oh yeah. I'm gonna
I'll make the assumption that unless
Yeah.
specifically stated, you guys are riding the owl.
Awesome. Thank you.
When we're traveling, at least. So, are we headed for the forest?
Yeah.
Is there anything useful here in this town?
I go where
That's
he
on the
goes.
other side of the forest.
Oh,
It's bog forest village.
okay.
Do I detect the scent trail?
Yes, you can smell the powerful odors of manure.
Can
I
I?
bay. Oh! And I just start charging.
Can I smell out for other foxes, like fox pee?
Once you get into the forest, I think you'll find many trails that could lead you to
Okay.
foxes. But here in the bog, it's not really a foxy kind of place.
Perfect.
I keep stopping and checking to make sure my teammates are following me because if they're not with me, I'd never know what to do. So, yeah.
I am above you. Just keep that in mind.
I
to
just
look up every
assume
once
that,
in a while.
you know, we're just chasing after you because you kind of ran off, and we're just trying to trail behind. Well, actually, aren't I like the fastest?
You're definitely the
So I guess
fastest.
I'm
So
just
like, so like
gonna
he said he bays and runs off, but he's going.
Is he slower than my running speed? but
Yeah, like
faster than
at
my walking speed.
yeah, because he's got
So I
long
have to
legs. So
constantly
yeah,
come up and
you've
stop?
you've got a fucking escort quest with him, and it's annoying as hell.
Gosh.
Nice.
And he will reset. He
Oh,
will
absolutely. If you get too far, he gets lost and goes back to the witch's hut.
I actually do.
It's the only place he knows how to get reliably. Or you could ride him. I mean, he's definitely large enough that you could just stand on him.
Could I actually just jump on his back and just like look around and like keep an eye out?
Yeah.
I can
think it's a good
I can
idea.
easily see that the cat
that we
stands
don't, so we don't
imperiously
get ambushed?
on top of the very large dog. Just
Like licking.
I mean, the more we can Voltron, the better.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, all planned. Oh no, we've lost Jelly.
Oh boy.
Jelly, your IV cam has disconnected.
Bad news.
What?
Did you drop the toad?
Yes, the toad has become a reconnecting symbol.
My phone was not
Hold on.
charging. This
Oh
whole time.
no, the phone. I'm charging it up.
Taking the
I'm
talons,
sorry.
bro.
Right.
Much more secure here in the talons.
He fell off and just plops into the bog.
Just a terrible slap noise.
Yeah.
Saw my girlfriend.
It's an uncomfortable splotch. 2 traumatic
Throatgoat's
deaths.
got places to be.
Oh no. I'm not sure what I should do about it.
Put it on the charger, and when it gets enough to get it going, we'll come back. You know, or whether your face will come back. We'll keep going.
Right. Okay, cool.
All right. So you head into the forest, following behind the scent-sniffing dog, Margo, Hunter, the fox. Please roll for me a sly to see how many fox scents you can smell.
Okay. My sly is a 1.
A 4. Unfortunately, the powerful trauma has made you mucusy, made you snotty, and you can't smell any other foxes right now.
Yeah. That makes sense. The sense of smell is most linked to trauma.
Right,
Kinda
right.
I'd say.
You know, he kind of also just like burnt his nose a little bit. Like all he smells is just like, you know, fiery residue.
On the potion, yeah.
Yeah.
Licked up a little fireball, no big deal.
I thought fire made me stronger. That was my headcanon anyway.
You are a firefox after all.
Uh-huh.
That was an adorable tiny sneeze. I don't know where that came from, but I heard
That's
it.
my wife.
Okay.
Sounded like the rat sneeze.
That's so cute.
That's how I imagine the toad sneezes.
That's exactly how the toad sneezes. But when he's not a tiny splatter mark on the ground.
That's true.
Goodness.
Only
So-
when he's
It's
full
just
of
like his
potion.
this is his respawn timer.
That's what it was. He sneezes when he pops back out. He sneezes. Yes, that's exactly it.
Did we make
It's
it into
true.
the forest?
You're in the forest.
Map change?
Hell no. I've only got a witch's hut and a village.
I see the forest.
I have forest maps. I just didn't make one. I'm lazy.
I can see it. Don't worry.
What is this? Oh, dog hair. Of course it's dog hair. That's my life.
mind's eye, I see it.
So, you're in the forest. You're following the trail. This is the normal footpath between the witch's hut and the bog and the village. The villagers walk this trail all the time, so there's a pretty obvious trail, just like where their walking has ruined the grass and made a little path. All around you are the sights and sounds of home, the smells. Like nothing's wrong. Your whole world hasn't just been shattered. Your beloved mother, dead, long gone. I need clever rolls from everyone with a clever of 1 or higher. I don't know if that's everyone or just most of you. Not the cat, apparently.
Cat is
Cat is
dumb.
not clever.
Sheesh, got a 10.
I got a 9.
Oh, Steve.
Okay.
666.
There's a lot of the devil is here, helping our satanic rituals.
And 69.
Our fox and our owl both remember that the witch lays magical traps in the forest to ensure that she is not bothered by people she would not like to visit. And it occurs to you as you travel through the forest that surely the witch hunter should qualify. And why didn't the traps trigger? What happened?
Interesting.
Are they wondering this out loud?
Are
Like,
they? I don't
can
know.
Yeah, I would definitely want to at least inspect where the traps are. I assume there's some like in the trees on the ground.
Correct. Mostly on the ground.
this-
Flying enemies is not really a problem in this day and age.
Does this path split at all? Like one trail coming, one trail going?
It
or do you
does.
follow the same trail?
Well, the trail from here to the village is the same, but there are other paths through the forest that might branch off or across this one.
I would be following the stronger trail of him leaving.
The manure
So-
trail.
Indeed.
Smart.
So you head to check over one of the traps nearby, and you see it has a crossbow bolt in it. It was discovered.
Shit.
That's cheating.
It's almost like he's a witch hunter.
Indeed. Almost like that.
Wait, so
You guys think this guy hunts witches?
what was
That's
the
crazy
trap?
talk.
Like a bear trap?
This one, the owl inspected, so this was a like a falling trap of some kind.
Okay.
Something was meant to tumble out of the trees and cause harm.
Unless we can take the traps, I don't think there's any use for these.
Perhaps not.
Is there any cheese in the trap?
There is cheese there. Yes. Yes.
I mean,
For the witch hunter.
guys, I have a proposition. Can we try to get this cheese, please?
Oh well, so I can just hover you over the trap. You can take the cheese, and then we just,
I think it's worth a shot. For the
helicopter
benefit of
out
the
like
group,
it's
but-
numb.
You know, I think I want to stay a couple feet back.
Yeah, we-
Get
Yeah.
I mean,
cast...
this is in the sky, so you're either with the owl or you're not.
Oh, okay.
When we get close, can I cast plant growth to try to raise the cheese up a little bit?
Okay.
Alright.
I like it. Very clever. Go
This is
ahead
a
and.
group
I
effort.
forgot you had that.
That's
power.
right. All right. Go ahead and roll your best stat, whatever it is, to try and cast plant growth. A reminder for those of you who may be thinking that spells are fun, that if you roll poorly, spells are always dangerous, which means there's a threat to your character's life when you use them.
Just poison the cheese. The low roll.
Hey, that's a pretty decent.
Luckily, 8 is a very
That's all I
solid
have.
roll. You cast it upon the tree and have it kind of like bow out a little, presenting the cheese within the trap so that it is not at risk for the rat.
Nice.
There you go.
My arms are just spinning like a helicopter, just waka 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 as I get him close.
The rat reaches out, and rat, you find a small packaged piece of cheese.
It's packaged.
It's all like pre-wrapped and
Yeah, it's
whatnot.
pre-wrapped.
Process shit.
That makes
Is
sense.
it, is it like in some type of like bag or something, or is it
No,
like,
it's wrapped in like a paper bag.
It says
Just like a little
now on
tiny
it.
piece of
when you
paper.
said pre-wrapped, I was thinking it was like are we talking like the cheese wheels at the
Oh, like a wax
Walmart?
seal, like a happy cow and
I
whatnot.
thought it was like a
Yeah.
Baby
craft
bells,
single.
craft single. It's got a
Got it.
plastic sheet.
We better store this in the toad.
We got commercialized cheese out
Okay.
here in the
No
woods.
one put it inside the toad.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not. Yeah.
Are you eating the cheese, rat?
Are you keeping this?
I think I'll just hold on to it for now.
All right, you've got a small
Hold
bit of packaged cheese. Now, as a rat, it's probably like the size of your head. It's
Right. Yeah, the bigger the better.
It's pretty big.
Sure.
For a rat. To any of the larger critters, it's a tiny, bite, but to the rat, huge.
I could use my talon like a can opener and open the package.
He's got tiny little rat claws.
Was
That's
the
fair.
witch's intent to bait the witch hunter with cheese?
That's a question, isn't it?
Oh gosh. Okay.
You know, I was thinking, what if it was a witch hunter trap? Like
What
a
if the
trap
witch hunter had
made
set
by
the
witch
trap?
hunter.
Mm.
Yeah, for us.
Oh.
Mm.
That makes a lot more sense.
Well, then he's not as smart as we thought because we beat it.
Wait, but
Yeah.
he
I mean, could you
disabled the
imagine,
trap.
like the witch setting up a trap for people that is just this little morsel of cheese? Like,
A
I
good
thought-
piece of Gruyere would get me.
I thought there was a bolt in it that
There
disabled
is.
it.
There's a bolt in it that disables the whatever falls from the sky trap.
Yeah,
oh,
so he
okay.
couldn't have made it.
Why are we so cautious?
He
And
gave
it
us
was
his,
just
taking the
such a
cheese.
weird.
we got the
like-
cheese, fellas. We're good to go.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all that
true.
matters.
We're getting hung up on the details.
I just
here.
I just don't think Fiona's okay. So if there's a chance to bring her back with like a better brain, we should attempt that.
I'm gonna
Look,
howl again.
Fiona's like 94, okay? She's
Yeah.
doing her best.
She's
Think of
suffering
how
from
many hunters'
dementia.
brain
Yeah.
as well. Would it turn her into a witch hunter?
I don't, maybe, yeah.
You know, I feel like
Let's
it's
bring
too
back
much
his
of a
severed
risk.
head just in case.
Just bring the whole thing.
Mhm.
I just like howl again to like try and
Gotta
regroup the party
go.
a bit.
Yeah. All right, he's the biggest. He's the leader. So
That's true.
Yeah.
At the very least, he could eat us all.
All right, my chopper wings are going again, and I'll go back up.
Do you chain do you turn into helicopter mode to stay like hovering,
Yeah.
and then you turn into airplane mode?
I like to think I become a jet.
The
so I can go, like,
the owl
Mach 2.
is a magical Harrier jet. That's exactly what's going
Yeah.
on. Yeah. hmm
Obnoxiously loud.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gonna get my little rat earplugs.
hmm So, head back down to the forest floor, and start coasting along down the forest path. We cross
Easily catching up with this.
the forest to catch up to the slow dog, who's running at his highest speed. It's very tiring. Down the forest
Good
trail,
dog.
we meet up with some of our old friends, some of our non-familiar animal friends, who keep an eye out on the forest path for the witch. They're part of her kind of like net of familiars. As she's been here for many, many years, she's become well acquainted with all of the forest wildlife. A large family, we'll say, of like 9 mice are awaiting your or someone's arrival along the forest trail.
We can speak to them, right?
The dog just blurs right by him, not interested in the mice.
You
I
wish to
question
say,
the
Cat.
blurs part. I mean, I don't think he ran that fast.
To the dog, it's a blur, okay? He's fast as hell. How rude.
I
No
did
time
have
to
another
stop.
question.
Master dead. Bye.
You said non-familiar. So, like, are they just like not actually familiar to us? Or
They are
non-familiar
familiar to
like they're
you. They are
natural?
they're not magical familiars, but they are
Okay.
familiar animals to you
Okay.
in that like they are part of the forest ecosystem that Fiona maintains.
Gotcha.
A rodent character could speak to them.
I was gonna say, do you want me to lower you down, Peppers?
Yeah, can you hold this cheese?
Yeah.
It's imperative
Yeah,
that we do
you
not
don't
lose
want the mice
cheese.
to steal the cheese.
The
from
mice definitely sniff
I-
out the cheese instantly.
I figured they would.
Cat, you have to hop off if you want to talk to these mice.
I'm gonna drop
Grab
you
it, Joe.
onto the ground.
you. We're going
All right,
full
so the,
speed ahead.
so the rat hops off while the flying crew takes a break to talk to the mice.
We'll catch up, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, can we have your cheese?
Yeah, no shot, bud. I earned that.
Well, but
shot.
you
Good
could
shot.
you could share.
I could. I definitely could.
Have you
not
considered
going to.
sharing though?
Well, no.
You haven't considered it? Will you?
It's the circumstances that I had to go through to get that cheese that make it sound. I got the rest of the guys that I got to share this cheese with. It wouldn't be enough.
We could be those guys.
Well, do you guys have more cheese that we could have like a big cheese, fiesta or something?
Yeah, but we'll start with yours, and then we'll go get ours.
That's a fucking scam.
That sounds. No,
Really
I don't know
nice.
about all that.
I'm gonna lean down and just kind of whisper in his ear, "Say the word, and I'll ice these fools."
Please do, because they didn't do their job, right? They were supposed to inform the witch of incoming danger.
I don't know if that's how that worked, but possible.
Well, what use are they?
They're mice. They just do
I was gonna
mouse
say,
things.
yeah.
They live in the forest. That's what they do.
Oh my god!
How
let's
big
eat
are these
them.
mice?
Mice
I got your back,
sized.
Peppers.
So like,
They're
I
like
could fit
smaller
'em.
than me a little
I
bit.
Yeah, definitely smaller than the rat.
I'm just gonna casually cough up a pellet
Just like, and
full of mice fur.
in the dichotomy of sizes here, it is approximately mouse sized. As they're crumbles dust. Ah!
I just kind of look at them.
Hey, tell your guy that we're cool.
Well, I mean, I think he just wants to let you know you're not getting our cheese.
All right, I
hope-
get
I
it.
hope-
No cheese. Gah!
All right.
Have you guys seen the witch?
Well,
Oh my god!
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
We saw her like 3 generations ago.
Okay.
My
Can-
granddad told me about the witch. We were coming on a family trip to meet her.
I'm gonna perch up on top of the owl and just proclaim that I am the witch.
Oh yeah. I like that idea.
Unfortunately, Toad, I don't think you speak mouse.
Oh God!
He's like, I am the witch.
It's a mouse.
And the mice
Yeah.
are
He
like,
just stands up. Croak, croak.
Could the rat tell them that one of us is the witch?
The rat could do things, but you're not there. Don't tell the rat what to do.
I was
All
gonna
right.
say, can I try to? I want to try to convince them that the toad is the witch.
Tell me that. Don't tell me what you're doing. Tell me. I'm the mice.
Listen, you see that slimy skinned creature? That's the witch you're looking for, by the way.
I've got my arms up, just.
Oh no! I've seen frogs before.
Fuck.
Not this one.
Not the. Can the witch can transform?
Witch can do a lot of things.
Cause Granddad said she was a human. Well, a green human. A green human.
I'm green.
And he is green. You're right. He is
That's
green. Wait.
What you're describing. is-
Wait. He. Gotcha. Not the witch.
Wow.
Gender fluidity. I don't know.
The witch can transform. What part of that did you not understand?
I look back at the owl. I don't. Sorry, screwed that one up. Sorry, guys.
I'm just gonna cross my
I just kind of
arms.
bend over. He's like, "Do you want to just leave? Like, I don't know if this is."
Yeah, pick me up.
All right,
Hey, what are you
bye.
doing? What
Just
about,
like,
what about the cheese?
I'm not a good negotiator, fellas.
Hey,
we
that's
got the
All
cheese.
right. We tried.
you did your best.
Yeah, they got me with the he.
Always do. They always do.
you should have told them just not to assume, you know?
He said it though.
I don't know. I was really just making sure they didn't get our cheese. That was all that was going through my head.
That's
Yeah.
really what was important. I can understand.
Sorry.
That was the #1 goal here.
You zoom into the woods, catch up to the dog once more.
My
No.
cloaca is actually a jet, like
And-
stream.
That's it's
And
an
the cat,
engine.
remember, I'm on the back of the dog, like just keeping an eye out,
Mhm.
like a periscope.
What? What is a giant dog? Are you trying to find the witch? Can't help you. I'm sorry. So,
I'm just now seeing that, Jelly.
And my phone's charging so slow.
I like the effort though.
Yeah, that's
It
amazing.
definitely is good.
In future games, we're planning on having some like low effort VTube setup for people who are not camera comfortable. So we'll have like a couple images and it'll go like, so you can talk and stuff. It'll be neat. But yeah, it'll be cute. Cool. So we pass through the forest. We make it to the forest's edge and see the clearing between the line of trees and the village not too far beyond it. You know that your murderer is close.
Nah.
Sniff.
I lick.
I bite. I don't know.
I'm way in the back, right? Because I can't be carried in on the slowest.
The dog's the slowest,
Oh.
isn't he?
I think they're
I think
both.
we're tied.
Are you tied? Are you both slow as hell?
But he has longer legs.
I
That's
guess
true. Yes.
I'm gonna go up in the air and look for the big poofy hat you described.
Okay.
Town map?
Sorry, what?
Town map?
Oh yes, town map. Riley, why are you so obsessed with maps? Calm down.
Oh yeah.
What is this, D&D?
What is this, Dungeons and Dragons?
Come on, man.
Calm down.
It's a D10 system. We're crazy.
Oh my god. It's town.
It is a town. So you're coming in from the northwest side here, off map. There's like what we depict here is the village square. There's a small well in the center, houses all over the place. The like local. This is probably not that kind of era. The headman, which would be like the governor of a more modern village, or the mayor. But he's just, the village headman, lives in the large blue roofed house on the lower left, or the lower left center. Otherwise, it is mostly just farmers and families and other like small farming supportive, like occupations.
Right. It's a bustling city. I see all the people here.
Yes, everywhere. Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say I wanna like hop off the dog
Mhm.
and kind of like sneak around like in the shadows to try to like get information.
So you want to sneak into the village stealthily alone?
Yes.
I see.
I want to sneak around
Interesting.
and like observe things. I want to like scope out the area.
Okay, so we've got the flying crew up in the air trying to spot a hat. We've got a cat trying to sneak into the shadows. Fox and dog, what are y'all up to?
I think I want to try to sniff out anyone cooking.
Just any cooking, like any any hot smells?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Dog?
Yep.
I'd like to see if I can determine the most recent smell of the location of the cologne. But I'm sure it's gonna sort of get
Now that
crazy
you've gotten here
so-
into the village,
Yeah.
you've got a crying baby and a great deal of manure-y smells. There's a lot of donkeys in here that do like tilling of soil. So the manure smell kind of mixes and gets a little less sure once you get to the village proper. All right, let me go look at my stats list. I'm gonna go with sly rolls to spot things from afar or to be sneaky. So everybody is rolling.
Use clever.
Might you use clever?
Or sniffing? What is sniffing? Sly also?
Yes, I want to use sly for these things. For clever, I think you're going to have to get closer because you're just trying to discern shapes from a distance at the moment, which is...
I could do a dive bomb.
You could get... Yeah, if you swoop in, I'll let you clever.
All right, sick. Oh yeah.
Oh no! Riley has rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Our first danger. Oh no.
Fucking A, Riley.
Which animal are you?
Riley's a dog.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that doesn't affect me.
It's not one of the flying crew, so you're all right. Riley, you give it a sniff. You're trying to find the manure, and then all of a sudden, that's him! That's him right there!
screaming at the near whoever I think that is, just like foaming at the mouth, like this is him, fuck you.
The most generic villager on the planet, just like 5'8", slightly overweight, probably like has at least a kid. I don't know, like he just like generic roundy face fucking shows up.
This is him. This is the killer, guys. Get his eyes. Get his eyes.
See, looks over, sees the dog going full on ballistic, and just is like, "Can somebody get their dog? Hello, guys, whose dog is this?"
I say to
Says he wants
Barney,
get the dog. I'm gonna bite him.
Shit. Roll fierce.
Oh man.
Ooh, my fierce is low. Do we get a little bonus for having?
There you go.
Oh shit.
There you go.
Oh,
So
man.
yeah, he says somebody get the dog, and you're like, oh hell no! You run up, bite down hard on his leg. He fucking jumps out of his own skin. He's like, fuck! Ow! Stupid dog! Kicks you in the head. This is the result of your danger. Like you end up very mildly like injured and woozy as you get a full-on foot to the face, and he runs off into the village bleeding from the leg.
Do we have a health pool? Like, how do we deal with that?
And
I guess we'll just figure it out as we go.
Do we have plot armor? That's what
that's
I'm
mostly plot armor, unless you do something like extremely dangerous, or I tell you you're in danger of dying. You're probably all right.
So you're saying the rat can't parachute using a handkerchief?
I
off of the
am
back of
saying
the
that,
owl?
yes. That is a fact that I am now stating.
Not
Defying.
with that attitude.
Yeah, without the hope of and prayers of anime, that's just not gonna work.
I am
Rat.
proficient in landing in hot zones. You know.
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
that,
Of course.
It's SEAL Team Rat over
Yeah,
there.
SEAL Team Rat.
The old rat and toad trick.
Drastically overestimate my capabilities, fellas. I just have a piece of cheese. That's it.
So, am I able to determine that was not him, or I just totally think that was him?
After you bit him and he kicked you in the head, you woozy for a moment. You get a good better look at him. You're like, oh, that wasn't him.
That was not him. Guys, I made a mistake.
What did my 8 get me?
So back to the non-danger rolls. Let's see. So we've got an 8 and a 10. And an 11. We've got several solid rolls. 8, 10, and 11. Are those all my flyers, or where are we split here?
I got a 4 as a
I
flyer.
No,
rolled
because
the
yeah,
11
my stealthy cat and 2 of my flyers have good rolls. So flyers, you do spot several hats that look like they might meet this description. They're wearing like old school pilgrim hats like we saw in the coloring books or whatever. They're wide brim, tall, belt buckle on front for some reason. Only 3 or 4 of them though, so it helped. If one of them's the witch hunter, you've got a very small pool. Cat, you see a argument. Someone's having a tiff. A upset couple is having a little spat inside their home and shouting at one another softly. They're quiet yelling like mom and dad do when you're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
You are the one who invited him to stay here. I did not invite him to stay here. Your mother invited him to stay. My mother would never do that to us. You always do this. They're yelling about something.
Drama.
Can I see them arguing? Or do
Yeah.
I just hear them?
They're at a dinner table at a nearby window.
Okay. Well, like, what do they look like?
Pilgrims.
I mean, like, did they both have like the hat thing?
No, neither of them are wearing the hat. They just look like kind of generic villagers.
Do
Yeah.
they have buckles
Okay,
on their
okay.
shoes?
Definitely buckles on the shoes for sure.
Perfect.
But as this spat goes on, you spot a dangerous-looking man leaning up against the house, listening into the argument, just like you are. He's got a tall hat on with a buckle on its top and buckles on his shoes, and
Is there any weapons
18
on-
crossbows on his back.
Fucking A.
Oh my
no.
god.
He looks at you,
I-
looking at him.
I'd like to meow inconspicuously and just meow and then like slink away.
Okay. You slink back towards the edge of the village where the dog is recovering from a kick to the face.
Aww.
Hey man, I think I found our guy.
You found him? The real guy?
I think I found. I think
Show
I
me the
found
way.
the real guy. I think where's everybody else at?
The fox went missing a while ago, and you're not sure where he wandered off to. And the aerial crew is still in the air.
We up here though.
Can I like jump on top of like a sign or something and try to like, you know, make some kind of like movements to like.
You know, if I flag the air crew
Do you want
down.
me to summon them?
Owl's
I could
fun.
summon them.
I don't want to be like too conspicuous. Like I don't want to, you know, just start screaming. 'cause,
Well,
Start
like,
screaming?
we might
So
over-
we
No.
we would like check in every once in a while, right?
Right.
Because
So
we found 4 people that
you've
we
got-
thought it would
That's up
be.
to
you got
bro.
4 hats, right? So I'm thinking that you guys are kind of like swooping stealthily around, but not too far to try and see under some hats, look for some crossbows. So you know, another couple of minutes while you go house to house, land, don't land, jump a little bit, you know, because the witch hunter saw y'all too. So you're like you are not just an owl for no reason out here. You're like, you know, he probably knows what you look like.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like just look at the owl and like try to lock eyes, like, you know.
From across the
'Cause, like-
yard, feline and
'cause,
that.
like, he's got the vision, right? So like he'll be able to tell that I'm like trying to, you know, beeline him, you know.
I'm very
Helpful.
clever.
I feel like there's a moment in our future where the toad looks up at the owl. What do your owl eyes see?
Your amazing owl eyes.
No, never again, Riley.
The witch hunter's going to Isengard.
Eventually, you narrow down that the first 2 you checked are just regular pilgrims, and then you land on a nearby roof to take a little wing break, and catch sight of a 3rd one. Then you spot the cat trying to give you the eyes,
The hungry eyes.
the hungry eyes, hungry eyes.
You can't have my cheese. That's all I'm gonna say.
Also, speaking of cheese, got
Baby
these little
Bell.
balls here.
That's the
this is
rat
from
cheese.
Peppers.
Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking when
That's
you guys
exactly-
said like
yep.
packaged cheese.
That's what we got from the trap. Yep.
Yes.
But I am eating it.
Well,
so
if that's what you got from the
Hold
trap, you're
up.
gonna be out of luck. Those things are covered in wax. Wax is tough.
it's true. Well, it's pretty easy. You know?
For
It's
humans.
flippy floppy.
I got these little,
Yeah.
you know.
Thumbs.
Got big ass rat teeth.
That's true. I mean, rats are extremely dexterous, and given time, it'd be easy to get through.
Yeah.
So, you spot the cat giving you the hungry eyes. Fox, you've wandered into the village, smelled several hot scents. What kind of food are you looking for?
I am looking for tavern food.
Tavern food. So you want to go to a tavern, or you just want anything that smells like soup and meat?
So ideally a brothel, but if not a
Ah.
brothel, just a regular tavern.
Okay, this village is a little small for having a brothel. You can head
Okay.
over to the tavern, where there's a large, maybe like 6'8" fella, very much bigger than
Holy shit.
yourself, with a massive pot belly and a long scar on one side of his face, and a hook for a hand, with a
He's-
pot of soup.
Oh, he's cooking it.
He's cooking it.
Do I see any like kindling? I'm looking for like
There's a fire under the pot.
Are there any like dry sticks?
You want some like nearby firewood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got some little bit of kindling, a little build up for when he's got to start the fire.
I'm wondering if it's gonna be chill if I just piece with a little bit of it.
You could try and be
Is he-
sneaky.
Can I use my, what is that first stat to understand humans?
Clever.
Can I get like a vibe check? of if
Sure.
It's gonna be chill or it's gonna
Clever it
fuck me
up.
Okay, I have 2.
That was a 1, so you got a 3.
Fucking A.
This man is completely inscrutable. You're pretty sure his face is not capable of emotions.
Is he the kind of guy that would have won the poker championships?
For sure.
Like every time?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Especially with
He's
the
the
intimidation
brothel,
factor of the
actually.
hook.
Could I maybe try to light a fire on one of the bachelors, or one of the whatever bundles of sticks,
Okay.
and then peace with the other?
All right. So you want to like light his wood supply on fire and then
Yeah.
steal his kindling.
Exactly.
Okay. Roll with your best stat to see if you can cast create fire.
Oh my god, please.
There you go. Okay.
God bless.
You sneak over to the other side of the wood pile, and you make your little candle flame, and you sit there for a solid like minute and a half as a candle tries to light, like not the driest of wood that's outdoors. And so you're sitting here, and super concentrating. Finally, it starts to take. The wood starts to smoke, and he can smell it, and he looks over. What the constarn dang oh hell! I the fucking shit! Like, you kids! He's just yelling at the sky and starts running over towards the wood pile.
God bless.
You grab a mouthful of sticks and peace out.
Peacing.
All
Yep.
right. Now where? You head back to the party?
Oh, yeah. Do I know how to find them? Or am I lost?
I mean, you know where the dog is. He's at the edge of the village.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the dog.
Okay. Luckily, everyone reconvenes at plot convenient timing the same time.
Perfect.
All right, so guys, listen to me. I think I found the guy. There was a very suspicious looking guy with a bunch of belt buckles, and he had like 18 crossbows.
Oh boy, that's the guy, all right.
And
Mhm.
that's got to be the guy. Like, I only know one person that's ever had 18 crossbows at one time. You know?
My cloaca is quivering right now.
I
Uncomfortable?
think the dog is muted.
Dog, are you
Alright,
talking?
dog is muted.
Let me at him. Let me at him. Where is he?
I saw you talking, and I was like, I don't know if he knows.
My bad. Child yelling.
But yeah, I found him. He was over near like the this food like dinner table thing, and
Which
he was
way?
like watching these people like it was like over here around.
And he's gone. Yeah, that was a mistake.
Is this a thatch roof house like the straw
Yes.
houses or shingles?
This was a straw house. But to be clear, the dog is gone. He is running towards the person right now.
I gotta since I'm faster than him, can I run in front of him and be like, wait?
Do,
His legs out.
do you feel like the
Try
dog
to
would
Try
stop?
to stop him. Yeah, or like trip him up maybe.
You a 14-pound cat versus this 80-pound dog? That's. I mean, you
Uh,
I'm pretty
can.
used to working with
I'm
the
just
cat.
gonna run up. I'll run up alongside him and try to like hang on, because he's he's kind of slow.
Yeah.
you know?
I listen. I'm used to working with
Okay,
my friends.
okay,
They
okay.
usually direct me and tell me what to
Gotcha.
do.
All right.
So yeah, I heal.
Head back around.
You heal? Okay. Yeah. So like, I just need to. We gotta come up with some kind of plan. You
I
know, like, can't just run up in there. He's got 18 crossbows. He's
I'll
just
punch
gonna
him.
shoot us all.
And I'll bite him.
Punch him.
First, I'm gonna hit him.
First,
Then I hit him again.
I'll punch him, and then I'm gonna bite him.
Hit him with the
Like, we
1-2
gotta
combo.
like ambush. We gotta find a good time to strike.
So, did you say he
I'll
was
strike him.
outside?
In the face.
Yeah. He was standing outside watching like this couple argue by like the dinner table like building over there.
is he the guest, right? That's staying in their house? That they're mad about.
You know, that
Is he?
that is a good possibility because they were arguing about him and he happened to be nearby and was actually seemed to be interested in that conversation because he spotted me spotting him spotting them. And
That,
Hmm.
yeah, so I mean he might be a little bit suspicious of me if he sees me again.
What if he's
We
just
should.
weird?
That's ooh.
What if we
Second.
save you?
What if we what?
What if we save you? Then you're a different cat.
Shave? You're
Because I
gonna
have 9
shave him?
lives, right?
so
Oh,
Yeah.
shave me?
A bald cat.
You know,
Oh,
I
that's a
think
good idea.
Oh, you know what, guys?
How are we gonna do that?
I could drink the oh, no, wait.
Ooh.
What if we turn the dog invisible?
Is that enough for the entire dog?
Yeah.
We
If
turn
it works
the
for
dog
a human,
invisible
I would
with the
imagine.
invisibility potion, and the dog can sneak up, slowly. We don't want you making too much noise because you're invisible. You're not, completely silent. So you just kind of walk up slowly, and then when the time's to strike, we strike.
Does Doug
We
have that
could
kind of
tabletop
patience?
them.
I like that idea.
Is there enough
Tabletop?
potion for the whole dog though? I thought it was like
Oh,
a very small amount.
yeah. How
Well,
much
no,
potion
you
do we
tried
have?
a small
You don't- I
amount,
mean-
but it was a whole vial.
You have a vial of potion. You have no idea how much that works for.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh.
so can I get an
Hmm.
estimate of how much I lapped up that turned my tongue invisible, and how much correlated to like what's in the vial?
I think math's a
math.
little beyond
That's a lot of math.
animals. you had a little bit, and there's a
Okay.
lot more than that.
Okay, so there's just a lot more than the little bit that I. Okay.
How do we feel about casualties? Because if we know where
We
he's
don't
sleeping,
like him.
could we not light the house on fire, and when he runs out in a panic, we ambush him?
Okay.
I mean, we are familiars loyal to the witch, so
Mhm.
theoretically, I don't think we really have moral values
That's true.
comparatively because our goal is to save the witch, right?
right.
Like I don't
He's-
feel like we have any kind of obligations to legality or anything like that.
Yeah.
Although I do think that we shouldn't cause too much trouble that gets us killed.
But
Just let
he's
me go buy
outside
this-
the
Is
house.
the only other problem, right? Like we don't want to start becoming a mass murderer and then like have the barony send out like knights and stuff to come and find us.
That's true.
Well,
is
we just
is
need his
he
eyeballs.
outside the house or inside?
He was outside whenever I saw him, and that was
Because invisible dog plus an owl pushing him over, that's a tabletop situation. We get him on the ground, he's done.
Mhm.
yeah, honestly. So that's
just
if
need
the
his
dog
eyes.
can be fully invisible. I was thinking also, what if we turn the whole aerial squad invisible? Because you're,
I was
you're
gonna
all
say,
smaller
yeah.
animals. So it would take less to turn you invisible, and then we could like have like some dive bombing, like you like snatch his hat off his head, and he goes, "What in tarnation?"
And the dog is just a
And then
normal
the dog comes up
right?
behind him, right?
Okay.
Yeah, like if the dog is just a regular dog, it wouldn't be out of place to just kind of walk behind him.
So
Oh yeah, that's true. You could
And
like,
then an invisible owl crashes into him with the whole toad and rat squad.
Yeah, right.
He's done.
Who can make plants?
I can make plants.
Oh, I can distract him too.
you could confuse him.
Ooh.
True. Can you make a plant in his ear?
So
Oh my
It's-
god.
maybe if I'm holding a flower when we dive bomb him, I can try to make the flower grow and
Yeah,
then just wrap it around his head.
It's not generate plant from nothing. It's plant growth. And remember, and the amount of magic is this big. So it's gonna go from this flower to this flower.
I mean,
That's still something.
all
It's
you need
something
is
I-
to stick it in his ear.
Flower
Yeah.
petals shoved
Just
into
a
his
little
eyes.
bit
Yeah,
of root.
in the ear, and that'll be a big problem. But you're gonna have to like carry it with you. I'm just saying like you can't just be like near him and be like ha ha out of nothing.
You know he's got a few
I feel
plants in
pretty
his throat.
confident in the aerial invisibility plan with the dog kind of meandering over.
Mhm.
Maybe like sniff around and stuff. Be a dog.
Do I see any poison ivy laying around?
Even if you did, poison ivy is not exactly a quick acting thing. Like you'd poison ivy him, and then like an hour from now he's gonna have a
Also-
problem.
What about his
So-
eyeballs, right? Wouldn't it be faster?
Okay. What if we turn me invisible, right? I go in with the talons, just pluck his eyeballs out, we dip.
Oh my god. I can swallow the eyeballs and we can
Oh
get out
my
of there.
gosh. And,
Keep the cheese.
what are our thoughts here?
I think we combine everything, right?
I think
Yes.
if we can pin him down, we can have the owl like pluck the eyes out real quick,
Easy.
throw
Yeah,
him in the
that's no
toad,
problem.
lift the toad off, and then
Yep.
we just scatter and try to get
Yeah.
away.
How do
I
you
think-
guys? I won't be able to carry people in my talons, but if I had eyeballs, DM, could I still carry them on my back?
One of them.
One of them? Okay.
Well,
Well,
what? That's why like you pluck them out and then give them to the toad to
Yeah, I
like
can
swallow
swallow
them.
them.
Because I don't think the
Oh,
mucus.
You,
will
you
really
put them in
capture-
your mucus bag of holding. Yeah.
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 The mucus bag will actually probably keep them fresh longer.
There you
than
go.
just
Yeah,
Carry
True.
them.
that
in-
checks out.
yeah.
It's mucus is lubricant. Frog
True,
mucus.
true.
Yeah.
They won't
gonna
dry
have
out as
to-
fast.
And
really
and it'll
will,
make
yeah.
it easier if we have to like put them inside the witch's eye holes or something.
True.
Yeah,
True.
I
They're
could just
lubricated. Yeah. for
Shove them in
sure.
there with my tongue.
So
Blah.
could we reconvene in the middle of the night when hopefully he's sleeping and he doesn't like sleep in all his crossbows?
Oh,
We should
Light-
check on him now. See if he's
I
still
was gonna
where
say, I
he
think we
is.
should
Yeah.
smash and grab now, because
I feel like that's the safer option. The only problem I could see is that there's other villagers around during the day and stuff. So it's like, if we get spotted, then maybe they'll try to help the guy.
Well, the
Mhm.
moment he gets indoors, the dive attack no longer works.
exactly.
I'm thinking we start so I'm still all in on arson. We light the house on fire in the middle of the night, and then when he runs out in his pajamas, you fucking dive bomb his
That's
ass.
true, and that's enough panic. Nobody's gonna be paying attention to him getting trampled in the street.
Okay, wait. I have an idea for incorporating fire into the stealth bombing attack.
Go on.
Okay,
I'm
so-
listening.
So hear me out. So we pin him down and everything, and we're plucking out his eyeballs, and then you set his cloak on fire, so that like as we're like getting away from him, now he has to put out the fire that is literally on him.
And he can't see the fire.
And
Why
his
don't you-
crossbows are on his back,
Yeah.
so it's too hot to grab.
Well, just light me on fire.
Will you make the fire drink the potions as invisible fire? I got you. I don't have enough faith in my fire powers to light up his cloak. It took me a
But like
solid
you have a
minute.
bunch of sticks and stuff. Like you can put the sticks like underneath him and then light like the cloak, while we're like plucking his eyes out.
We would
If
have
you-
to make the fox invisible for him to have enough time.
It took me a minute to light the kindling.
Oh, that's true. It's not the
Mhm.
wettest. Or I mean, it's not the driest.
I'm like a
anyway.
magnifying glass, basically.
Light
You know
the
his cloak is covered in a manure-like substance.
light the
Mhm.
sticks.
Oh, he
Run
is,
in,
he is
put him in his
covered
pants.
cologne.
Wait a
Hang
minute,
on.
though. I mean,
He
if
is
it's
covered in
manure,
cologne.
He'd have to
That's
be absolutely
flammable.
soaked in cologne, though.
He is a douche, so probably he's soaked in cologne.
Yeah, I know this guy's a mess for sure. Let's do it.
yeah, no matter what, I'm really all these options, great.
All good.
You know,
We do them all.
So
at
so we've got
once.
7 plans. Let's do all of them.
Yeah.
well, are we
He dies
tabletoping
tonight.
him?
Okay, I think the main problem here is we need to determine whether we're stealth bombing him or setting the house on fire.
I think the main problem here is that I need everyone to roll sly for me.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nice slice stat. I think it's 1. Oh shit!
Woo, sheesh.
Killing it. All right, 8s and above. Jelly, Margo, and Steve. You've been sitting here having this conversation, trying to figure it out, making plan after plan after plan, and it occurs to you that you are a ramshackle group of animals at the edge of a town in the middle of a road, going. The 3 of you look over, and there's like 9 villagers just
Oh,
standing
fuck.
there, like, what are they doing? Are they having a meeting? Can animals talk to each other? Wonder if they'll talk to us. Maybe we could put them in a show and make a bunch of money. Have you got a net? Maybe we could get a cage. Go get your cage, Tim. Tim runs off to get a cage.
Oh, guys, maybe we should get out of here. And I'm gonna
Can-
hop on Barney's back.
And
Yeah.
I feel like if I talk to them, that would make it way worse.
Yes, absolutely.
Way worse.
Absolutely.
They
Yeah.
are superstitious. Could we use the fear to our advantage? Tell them we're an omen.
Well,
just-
they surely
Wait,
had
did-
seen
did-
the witch's familiar.
Did we
before.
pull a
What if-
Warner Brothers and give a toad
Somebody does
speak
have
human?
speak to human.
Yeah.
and he can hello my baby, hello my darling, like the Warner Brothers toad?
I don't have speak with human.
Okay,
do.
not the it's the rat.
It's the
Okay,
rat.
okay.
Pepper's
Damn
the
it.
rat.
We were so close to pulling off cartoons.
So as soon as the cat lets me, I'm gonna run off in the direction that it leads me, but I won't be moving until it like leads me to the guy.
Okay.
So,
Well, we gotta find somewhere to hide because these villagers are kind of.
you can like use my ears to like steer me around. Basically.
Rat-
Oh, okay.
Ratatouille
Yeah.
the dog.
We just ran at them. Would they
I'm just
run
gonna
away?
go up with my 2 occupants.
All right. The
Yeah,
rat,
I'm
the
gonna
rat,
try
the toad,
to,
and the owl fly off into the sky, having spotted themselves being spotted. Several of
I'm
the
gonna
humans are
have-
like, "Shit, get the net!"
I'm gonna try to like run in between the buildings and then like find some like. I mean, do you think there's any bush?
Sorry, you broke up. I mean, what?
Yeah, is there any like bushes in this town? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
some
yeah, there's bushes.
Can I hide in some bushes with the dog?
So you and the dog try and duck into a bush. Fox,
Like while they're running around getting nets and stuff.
Fox, what are you up to?
and Paying attention to the flight squad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to use as much distraction as I can.
Good
to
plan.
Get the dog out of there.
I'm gonna full panic, like not even thinking about the group, just like immediately heading out, like a fox would, to the nearest burrow I can find. Or if not,
Just straight into the
far away.
woods.
Yep. Straight
Okay.
out of there.
Can I cast distract to kind of give us a clean getaway?
Sure, but as you are trying to do a lot of things at once, we will have a dangerous proposition of you potentially dropping your occupants should you fail to cast your spell.
Shit.
Got
It's
it.
worth.
Okay. All right. Are
Don't
we?
drop
Do
the
it.
cheese.
It's
Are
worth.
we doing it? Are we doing it?
Do it.
Oh no!
That's a 4. That's a failure.
Fuck.
Rat and Toad, roll me a 0. Whoever's got the lowest falls.
Oh, whew.
All right.
Oh boy.
The Toad takes a tumble.
Terrible splat.
Owl, you do cast your spell. You call together the magics, but you forget that you're using the leg that you're holding the toad in to like hold one of the magic sigils. So you pull a leg up, drop the toad, and then cast distract.
Can I try and swoop down in an aerial maneuver to grab him on like a crazy?
If you fail this, you will seriously injure him.
Can I extend my tongue to help him? And try to wrap around his talon.
I will lower the DC from 8 to 6.
Okay. All right. I have a +3.
Just send it. All faith.
There we go. Okay. So with the combined efforts between the two of you, you snag him with your sticky tongue and swoop him up out of the sky. The humans are not distracted. They were gonna be. They were like, "Oh, what's that over there? Oh shit! Look what they're doing!" Now-
I
sorry,
distracted
Barney.
them with
With your aerial maneuver, but now the guy with
power
the
of friendship.
the guy with the net is definitely like hot on your trail. It's like, "Come here, owl!"
We motivated him. Now
It's
we
like a
got
butterfly
party
net.
Mhm.
I was
You
gonna
got
say I
party
can just go
tricks and shit.
straight up in the
Oh
air.
yeah, there's no chance he
way
catches you.
to-
But yeah, he's definitely got a butterfly net and is just following you around town right now.
I'm gonna poop on him.
You can't poop. You're an owl.
I'm gonna regurgitate
I'm
the.
sorry?
You're gonna
love
regurgitate
letter.
on him.
The love letter. The love letter. Yeah.
Owls don't
See if I
poop.
can land.
Diddle's
They have a
processing.
cloaca.
Hmm?
What do you mean they don't poop?
Owls don't
they
poop.
They just
I
throw
thought
up.
they don't
throw up.
pee.
Oh, so they don't pee? I don't remember.
Mhm.
They don't do
They just-
something.
They throw up the
Owls
bones instead of
poop.
pooping, right?
You can't look this up while you're.
Yes, owls poop. They also regurgitate pellets, so food can come out one of 2 ways.
Interesting.
Do you have
I
Child-
wouldn't call
what way it
pellets
comes out?
Childhood lied to me. Well, you attempt to poop on him. He tries to catch it with his butterfly net.
Oh,
What the
We
fuck's
just-
wrong with that?
It would
just
just
go
go
right
right through it.
He doesn't know any better, okay? He's just doing his best, all right?
Dude, I
Y'all
was
quit,
gonna say
y'all quit
feed the
hating.
owl the cheese, give him diarrhea, then you just.
That would mean getting rid of the cheese.
Oh no.
Sacrilege.
Can't do that.
I can swallow the
Wait.
cheese
My
and then regurgitate
So,
it
like-
at a distance.
So you fly
Did,
up into the air. The dog and the cat duck into a bush. Now the cat, solid
Full
stealther. Dog, not so much.
I'm just standing in the bush.
Dog, will you roll sly for me, which is a 0 for you?
Oh shit.
Just standing, looking straight.
That's a 7. Like you're mostly hidden, but your tail is definitely sticking out. Just
Cat, turn his tail invisible. Pour some potion on it.
I don't have the potion though. I thought we give it to the.
Oh, you're right.
it's
make him
inside
sad.
the toad sack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's inside the toad sack. Yeah, there it is. So yeah. I mean, we're mostly hidden. Like we're just trying to like.
So you tip out into a bush, somewhat hidden. Fox, you bail all the way back into the tree line.
Yep.
Definitely the most hidden, but now the farthest away. Owl and Dog, you both get a quick sighting of what you suspect to be the witch hunter. Dog, you get a powerful manure scent as some feet go walking by the bush that you're hiding in. And Owl, you see a tall buckled hat with many dangly somethings on its back.
All right, spellcasting time. It's him. I know it.
This is the one.
I'm willing my unseen hand into a fist to just punch this guy in the back.
That's
of
right.
his head so
You
hard.
thought the dog was kidding about punching. No, he's got an invisible hand
Actually,
spell.
That is unseen
The
hand.
back of his head and
Yeah.
knock his sides out.
Jesus
That's my
Christ.
goal. I'm gonna unseen hand him in the face with my hopefully doesn't fail spell. What is
Whatever your best is. So
Can
fierce.
I react to that as well?
The spell or the person? I don't think you see the spell.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
So you see that you see the dude, and before you know there's gonna be an invisible hand. How would you respond to seeing the dude?
So I definitely want to try to push him in the bush. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Okay.
He's standing right next to the bush.
Yeah,
right?
he's walking
So,
by it. Yeah.
I'd like
Do
to
you wait?
uncork-
Do you know that we are in that bush right now?
No,
Like, did you see us go in that?
I don't
bush?
think he does.
I would have.
He's just trying to attack the guy.
Since
Yeah.
I see the guy too, right? Since I'm with the owl.
No, the owl's seen him with his mega vision. You got regular ass toad eyes. You just see
That makes
blurry
sense.
blurry
Like,
shapes.
I want to reach my mouth into the toad and uncork the bottle for the invisibility.
Okay.
And just kind of pour it in my mouth while it's still in the toad.
So
No
It's like
resistance.
reverse Mama Birdie.
yeah,
resistance
that's exactly
whatsoever.
what's happening. So he's in the air, and you see him turn his owl head all the 360 around and dive into his own back into the toad sack. And the toad's mouth grows 6 sizes. And
That's amazing.
you
Yes,
see it.
and so
You hear the
do
thump,
I?
and
do I-
that comes into your mouth. There's only enough invisibility potion for one of you medium creatures or 2 of the smalls. You didn't know this, but that's how much was in there. So you pour the vial in, it empties, and you become invisible, and now a rat and toad are flying through the air,
Perfect.
unsupported.
I would like to just star scream, like, just kind of come down and try and do the maneuver to push him into the bush.
Okay, so you come in full speed, pull up at the very last second to throw your body weight with the talons into him, which means that the rat is going to be flying and smashing into the body of the witch hunter.
Well, I'd like to lead maybe
Ow.
with the, the crossbow bolt.
Okay, so that's like, but your feet aren't super, for owls. Like you can't move them very well.
I want my whole body to crash.
I understand, which means that you're holding the crossbow bolt with one leg, which means your other leg is also pointed at him because that's the way owl legs are, and you've got a rat in the other leg.
Yeah.
I'm not very aerodynamic. I'm sorry.
Rat, are you down for this ride?
I go where you go, my man. I can't do much.
That is
I'll tell
fair.
you that.
And then
Yeah,
once I crash into him, I can leave the rat.
Oh yeah.
To continue to do damage. So I think, we gotta take him down.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the moment.
So.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
That's right. So we initiate the double maneuvers that did not know about each other. First, an invisible fist comes out of nowhere, slams into this guy's face. You just hear a long, like a heavy, meaty fist on face kind of slapping sound. The guy's like, ow! The fuck was that? He turns around towards the bush just in time for the owl to careen into his back, splashing him face first, head over feet, into the bush.
Dog throat. Dog throat.
We begin
Yeah. Do we
combat
see the
sequence.
crossbows?
So you slam into him, and you see this man with a cloak covered in crossbows.
Yes.
He comes splashing into the bush. Fox out on the edge of town. You creep back out of the woods. You see the villagers taking a look. One of them's got a cage, and he he looks like he's creeping up on something that you don't see. Something around the corner. Then a toad and a rat fly through the sky unaided. And you hear a meaty slapping sound and many yells. A cat probably yowls in surprise, as you were not informed about any of these plans. And suddenly a whole ass human is crashing down on top of you, cat.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Then,
Oh, go ahead.
then a man comes out of a nearby house with another man and a woman behind him. And he goes, "Oh, Stevie, no! No, don't look out! Oh, no!" And he runs over and tries to get involved with the bush as the dog leaps into action. Starts trying to chomp down on the neck of the poor assailed, owl-attacked fella.
Can I am I stunned from all this, or
There's a lot of
can I
motion
react?
going around you. I think unless your reaction is leaving the bush, I think you're about to get laid upon by a large fellow.
Yeah. Yeah. I do want to recollect myself.
Okay. You
the
dash
side
out of the
for a
bush for a bit to get
Yeah.
out of here. Toad, you were trying to say something earlier.
Yeah, so when we crash into him, can I kind of time my jump to land spread across his face?
He's not facing you. He got turned around due to the fist to the face.
Okay, just what about on his hat then?
Yes, you can
Noggin.
definitely land on his hat.
Okay.
Okay, so you leap onto the hat. He face first plants and is falling through this bush. Dog is attempting to find the jugular. Rat, where are you at right now?
I'm still in the talons.
I'm assuming you got let go, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm kind of just scurrying around trying to look busy. You know.
Just look busy. You're just on the cloak trying to dodge crossbows.
I want to say we just want your eyeballs, pal, but people would probably look at me weird because I'm a rat.
Yeah, that's true.
It's already pretty hectic.
Okay. Cat, you duck out of the bush. Fox, you can approach the village again as you see all the humans have been distracted. What are you up to, Fox?
I want to light my little
Light some
thing
kindling.
stick.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I wanna is there just one guy with the cage, or are there multiple?
There's one man with a cage, one man with a
Okay.
net, a bunch of unarmed villagers, and one guy with a cape covered in crossbows.
Okay. I'm gonna take one for the team, and holding these sticks, the kindling, in my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to encourage both Butterfly and Cage Guy to chase me, and I'm just gonna zigzag and keep running into the Witch Hunter, or where he
Okay.
is.
So you dash back into the village, wrap between the legs of Cage Guy and make sure he spots you, a fox holding a small brand of flaming sticks. He's like, oh, Butterfly Net Guy has no eyes for you. He wants the owl. He just saw the owl was up in the air. Now it's gone, but it'll come back. Owls are not smart. They're dumber than me. I'm a man. I got a net. So,
This is the guy that tried to catch the poop.
yeah, definitely the guy who tried to catch poop.
Okay, got it.
For sure.
It wasn't enough. What's more?
So he's you can see him just on the edge of the crowd looking for the owl still. Man and couple who come out of the house are like, "Oh no, Stevie!" And the man and woman come out behind him. "Little Stevie, no!" And they rush over towards the bush where their sounds of animal attacks are getting loud and raucous. Cat, you've ducked out of the brush.
So Because there's like a dude that's running over, right? That's like, oh, Stevie, no. Like,
Yes,
right?
there's a tall man who looks like he normally wears a big cape and hat, running over.
This is
Oh no.
Okay.
Honestly,
well, I
fuck
would.
is cute.
Yeah, I was about to jump on that dude's face. Like, try to, like, jump up on him and, like, claw at his face to get him away from what's going on. Because I feel like, you know, fighting multiple people in one, like, you know, one little bout would cause more problems than if I can, like, distract him while they're plucking the eyes out real quick, you know?
Okay, so you want to jump on the oncoming
Yeah.
fella.
Yeah, I'm jumping on him.
All right, roll
And
fierce
I'm
for
just-
me.
Fierce. Let me look and see.
You are a 1.
Yeah.
That's a 9. You leap up onto his chest, start climbing up and clawing at his exposed skin. This man seems exceptionally skilled, though. As you leap onto his chest, he just grabs you by the scruff and holds you out. He says, "Little kitty, I'm sorry about what happened to your mama, but you shouldn't be trying to attack me. I was just paid by the Baron. I'm gonna need you to calm down now." Just plops you back onto the ground. In the bush.
In the bush, or just
No,
back
no,
on the
no.
ground?
Yeah, we're the scene is moving back into the bush. You're on the ground, cat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
One throat at a time, baby.
Yes.
I'm seeing full red. I'm like
Oh
the
yeah,
bull that's
yeah.
after
This
its
is the
attack,
guy.
its first thing,
This is
it's just
him.
gonna keep going.
Yeah, this is murder time. Roll
So
fierce.
once his throat's out, we're going for the next throat. I see. What's
Okay.
this one?
Roll fierce again.
Can I assist him? Like, can we? Oh my God! Never mind.
He does not need help apparently.
Oh, yeah,
Holy
he's
shit.
good. He knows where it's
The
going.
dog. So you finish off this person, or like you fully maul this person in the bush. They are no longer moving. They're either unconscious or dead. But so like that. Obviously, this is good enough. You got to get the next one. Somebody's coming. There's yelling outside. So you jump out. Rat, toad, and bird. The thing you're the bird, the thing you're assailing, and rat and toad, the thing you're laying on at the moment, stops struggling as it was doing a moment ago, and the dog comes rushing out of the brush. You can see he's got like full-on crazy eyes, blood like fully coming out of his mouth. He looks like he's up to kill, and the first thing he sees is rat and toad.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Can I scoop him?
Huh?
Wouldn't I feel like I would
Hold
use some
on,
work.
we're not there yet. I'm just saying, like, he's fully crazy-eyed and he sees that. I want to get their reactions, Riley. So, Bird, you said something?
I was just gonna say, can I scoop?
Rat and
the
toad?
boys?
Scoop up the boys.
Are they not invisible?
No, we only had enough for the bird.
You're not plucking eyes out?
Okay.
Yeah, pick me up. I'm scared.
They wouldn't know either because you're invisible, so just a nothing force would try and grasp them.
Oh, that's true. Did we pluck out the eyes yet?
No.
No, I think that was. I think that was you. You got the
Oh
precision
right.
claws. You know?
I guess I'm gonna have to spend my action just
Trying to get to the face. Okay, because remember, he's face down in this bush right now, so you're gonna have to like either get in there or get him out.
I don't. Do I even have the strength to get him out?
Not really.
Can I just like do a quick assassin move and just turn his head to the side, like and snap his neck?
It's still gonna be deep in a bush. Like he's inside of a bush right now.
Should we not
Yeah,
all
who
hear?
thought of this plan? Terrible plan.
I don't know if we all heard.
I
So,
could like bite him in the ear and see if he like, I don't know, flops and turns over. I don't know.
I guess. Shit. There's nothing I can really do.
I'm just sitting on his head, waiting to get
I'm
a
pretty-
shot at his eyes.
I'm pretty incapable here.
so,
Would a rat be able to pluck out eyeballs?
oh yeah, given time, like not as forcefully
Not
and
as easily as
swiftly,
you, yeah.
but the rat could definitely like get in there, snip some optical nerves, and then heave a single eyeball, and then move to the next one.
I always knew sending him to Harvard to get his doctorate. degree.
Yes.
Hmm.
This is
Would-
my first eyeball extraction today, so
You got
Hey,
this.
take your time. Take your time. But so would I notice all the commotion around me?
There's definitely a lot going on behind you, but you like the activity of your attack was distracting until now. Now he's stilled a bit, and the roar from behind you is starting to come in. Get him! The owl! It looks like your invisibility is starting to run out. Your tail feathers are exposing. You're becoming visible from the butt up.
Oh, fuck.
I think I'm gonna. I might have to lift off and see if I can, aerial maneuver or something to help you guys.
You want to take my torch?
You have a torch?
You
Yeah,
look
my
so
little stick.
so the owl can, like, if you're gonna take off, you can assess the scene and make it like maybe a half of an action remaining to like look around. You see the fox with a firebrand, a dude with a cage who is actively attempting to trap him. The net guy has spotted you again and is running full tilt. And then other random villagers are just kind of doing villager shit. Like, what do we do? Get to Baron. Where are the guards?
Can I kite the net guy into the person
Into
that's-
cage guy?
Oh.
No. Actually, that might work. But I was thinking the person that the dog is going after.
At the moment, that's no one. The dog is like it just left
He's
the
already
bush.
killed.
The
He
dog
killed.
the dog has just left the bush and is like full crazy eyes targeting Beacon at the moment until he
Yeah, I
finds
think-
someone.
I think I want to help try and save
The
save
fox.
Hunter there.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you take
Kite.
off and start your movement towards cage guy. Toad and Rat, you are now left alone with a body. What are you up to? Y'all want to move around for the face? You want to go somewhere? What's the plan?
I want to try to shove my tongue into his ear to see if I can get him to turn over.
You crawl down next to the head and start giving him the grossest wet willy of existence.
And I'm gonna go to the other ear and just start nibbling on that ear.
Start chewing on it. Okay. All right. I will roll what may be my only roll of the entire session. See if he is still alive.
Here's hoping he's not.
I'm gonna give him a 30% chance. So on a 1, 2, or 3, he's alive.
Nice.
That's a 9. He
Nope.
dead. So you roll over. Give him a wet willy. Start biting. 0 reaction. Not even twitching of the face. This dude is real dead.
I'm really glad you went for the low numbers as him being alive rather than the high numbers there, Like, you gave us the benefit
Yeah,
of the doubt.
yeah.
Can I get a clarification? So
Mhm.
there's 2 guys, right? There's one who's dead. The other guy is the guy who just like dismantled the cat. Didn't even take the cat seriously.
Correct.
Is the second guy not the witch hunter?
The second guy is a person. I have not
Is the first
clarified
guy-
who is who.
Oh,
The first guy just seemed like a
wait.
child you guys have
hang
killed.
on.
That may
The
or may
guy-
not be the
He
case.
was
Okay.
described as a guy who
I
usually
figured.
wears a cape and a hat.
I did say that.
This is the witch hunter's son.
All of my
May or may not
decisions-
be.
Oh
all of my
fucking
decisions
God.
Or
were banking on
his
this being a
son.
child.
I thought I was on the witch hunter's hat.
you guys have killed the child. Okay. I
Yeah.
was confused, wondering what was going on, but it seems
Well,
all right.
If it's the witch hunter's child, I mean that's
It is blood relation.
The next
we-
best set of
Yeah,
eyeballs.
it's a give and take, and
Maybe
they
it
took
is
her-
in
her
that.
mom.
A child.
It is definitely a
Yeah.
child. I have
you
not
might just be
confirmed it is the witch
Sandra
hunter's child.
Yeah, this is
I-
just
Okay.
some kid, guys.
I may or may not have said a couple walks out behind an able-looking man,
Yeah.
and the couple screams, "No, Stevie!"
Yeah, this is just Stevie.
Yeah, but they were
Okay.
harboring a witch hunter.
They
so
were harboring a witch hunter, so
they are,
sinners.
accessories.
Yeah,
For
to the
sure,
murder.
for sure.
Yeah, they are blasphemous.
Yes.
Wish we had burned down their house.
If
now.
only you burned their
We
house
still
down.
can.
You could.
Yeah.
So we wrap back around in our kind of pseudo initiative. The tall, able-looking man who looks like he normally wears a hat and cape covered in crossbows steps out like into the crowd and is like, "I gotta get the fuck out of here."
Oh my. Did you describe the initial guy as a guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess for us, all humans would look like grown adults.
I didn't say he was like I did not describe him as a child. He is not small. He's probably like 15.
Oh, I see.
Well, he was.
He
Was,
yeah,
yeah.
he
Now he's a
was
corpse.
15. Now he's a 15-year-old corpse.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He's gonna turn and start to run.
I didn't say that. No, I say like he looks. He's looking at himself and he goes, "I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get my crossbow. Shit." All right, little familiars, y'all be chill. And he starts to like wade through the crowd, pushing villagers aside. He incidentally boops the cat with a boot. But given that he's a large, very strong fella, cat, I'm gonna need you to roll quick. Which is your best one, I believe, or a good one for you. Yeah. Oh yeah, your sly's your best, but yeah, quick. 9. Okay. You take a boot, but you roll with the punches, and you don't take any like severe harm from it. And as he makes his way towards the bush, grabs the child and incidentally the body, not by the cloak, and becomes the dog's target. But he rips his cloak off this kid who was cosplaying as a witch hunter, and is starting to fashion it on. As we wrap back around to the bottom of our initiative, where the dog is trying to do a secondary murder.
Yep, my signature move: punch him in the face with an invisible hand, and then bite him.
Let's see how it goes.
That's all I can do. Punch!
That's another excellent punch. The dog, one hell of a spellcaster, punches in the face. 10 being what you need to harm the witch hunter. You actually hit him and do real damage. You see an eye start to swell and blacken very swiftly. Roll fierce to see if you can attack him.
It's gonna be hard to get out.
Oh!
Another 10. You leap onto his chest. Now, the witch hunter is a much more combat trained than a 15-year-old peasant. You leap onto his chest, and he's immediately got your face in his hands. But you are like nipping, cutting all over his neck skin, but not able to grasp hold. As he like backs up, cloak in hand, dog on his chest, and it's bad. Nothing's good right now. We move.
Is he still standing? Like he's like
he's standing, but he's like he's stepping
dog,
backward with the weight of a dog. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. Next up was Owl Attacker. So Owl, you have just flown off. You are flying your way towards Cage Man. When you hear the dog attacking behind you, but don't get to look because you're flying away at the moment.
Well, I have 360 head.
You have 360 head, but you are facing this way, so you're looking up and not behind. You don't have butt vision.
Fair. Okay, so
you've got
en route
you've got a net behind you and a
say-
cage in front of you.
What would I would like to try and use confusion on the net guy, just to kind of ensure that he's going to hit the cage guy instead of me.
Mm-hmm.
Because he already tried to catch poop, so I mean he's not all there.
He's definitely not real bright.
So I would like to go ahead and try that.
All right, throw a confuse. That's a 10, very successful. You guys are rolling unfairly well. I'm gonna have to make this way harder for something. You know, we need some struggle in here. So the cage guy grows an illusory pair of wings out of his side of his head, and the guy with the net's like, 2 owls. Yeah. He just runs all the harder directly at you and Owlman.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of like right before I hit cage guy, I'm going to
Pull up.
Top Gun, pull up, get out, so that hopefully he catches the other guy.
Absolutely. He definitely rushes directly at him. They collide in cartoonish style. The cage slams into his chest. A net falls over his head and shoulders. And for some unexplainable cartoon reason, they're both unconscious.
Love that for us. I think that's pretty much all I got, right?
Fox with some fire in his mouth. What are you doing right now?
So this guy's all like covered in buckles, right?
So he's got buckled shoes, but and he just put on his buckle-covered cape.
Okay. Does he have a belt?
Sure.
Okay. I want to do drive-by style. Run up and stick my
You're gonna
sticks.
run up, leap,
Yeah.
jam
And specifically in the back of the belt, so it's hard for him to reach.
a bundle of firebrand through
it's a
his
big
belt
maneuver.
so that he can be on fire from the ass.
Yes.
Okay. As we have established, a 10 is what you need to attack the witch hunter. So go
Easy.
ahead and roll and see how it goes.
I'll be right back.
Do I do a 0 or a...
No. This is a thing you're decent at. You can do clever or fierce, both of which are 2s for you. So yeah, roll 2.
All right, I got this.
That's a 9. A very
so
narrow
close.
fail. You do manage to get up near him. You just don't manage. It's not like securely within his belt. You think he'll be able to get it out, but for at very least one action or turn's worth, he's gonna have an ass on fire.
Okay.
Unfortunately, though, due to your failure of a dangerous maneuver, he whips around and does manage to catch you with a heel, and you off to the into a house and slam against a wall.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Poor fox.
Wait, he went inside of a house?
No, into the
or
wall
just
of a house.
Into the wall.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Solid.
Solid.
Take those.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, you kicked him
That's
through
so
the
much
Kick him
wall.
worse
through a
than
wall.
being kicked in through a window. Okay.
All right. Cat. What are you up to?
Well, he kind of like accidentally like bumped me basically. Like,
He
body was
booped you,
on
but not so hard that you were injured.
So like, is the dog still on him?
Oh yeah, the dog is still proactively attempting murder.
Can I like run and jump up and try to like bite on his arm or like claw his arm or something?
Sure.
Like, help the dog like.
You're
get
attempting
past
to provide assistance to the dog.
Yeah, because he's like holding him.
Right, yeah, he's
I
like this.
start,
You're gonna jump into the
clawing up
bicep
like,
and start
ripping on his
fucking with the arm. Yeah. Okay.
That's what-
Yeah, go ahead and roll fierce for me.
All right, let's see.
We need that 10.
All right.
That's a 7,
Oh.
unfortunately. You jump up there and you try to grab on, but this man is so hard, so muscular that you
He's hard?
can't
What?
you can't even grasp his flesh. He just whips you off, and you land into the wall next to the fox.
Oh man.
Welcome.
Toad and Rat, you guys have discovered that your target is a dead body. What are y'all up to?
I'm done nibbling.
Okay.
Yeah, I retract my tongue out of his
How
head.
far away? How far away am I from like the dog?
From the new fight, if you were to scurry back onto the back, probably a couple feet from like.
Couple feet. That's not bad.
Yeah.
See, what I want to do is I want to sneak over and try to crawl up the witch hunter's pant leg.
Okay.
Try to get
On the
me,
inside or the outside?
Well, what kind? Is he wearing like boots that like cover like the bottom of his pant legs? Like
Yeah. He's got pilgrim boots, buckles.
Okay. So I might have to crawl up his pants and get up through his shirt. Then I don't know. Does he wear it? Is his shirt tucked in, or can I get in there?
It is, but it's I mean, it's not like belt. It's not held tightly. You could scrabble and pull it
I'm
up or
trying to get
rip a
into his
hole.
clothes so I can mess with him.
You know what?
I can't really hurt him that much.
Maybe he's slightly unkempt from his recent
Yeah, a
travels in
little
the
bit.
wood, and there's a hole in his pants.
I'm going through the hole.
Oh
That's
shit!
what we're doing.
All right, the rat scurries across. Why don't you make me a quick? It's a 2 for you. Unfortunately, not a 10. You do get inside the pants, but you're having a great deal of trouble staying and like doing anything else other than just holding on. As he's moving around like crazy, you're just grasping cloth and. But you are definitely inside his pantaloons.
Does he
So-
know that I'm in his pants?
I don't
Like,
think he's.
that's what
I don't think
really
he's
wanted.
recognized yet because the big dog. You haven't managed to attack him from in there.
That's what I really wanted.
Yes.
Just him to know that I was in there.
A distraction.
Bite his
With
nipples.
And
yeah,
you
I was
said he
gonna
was
say
wearing a
my
trench
nipples.
coat.
Toad.
You said he was wearing a trench coat.
He
right?
does have a sick super badass trench coat.
Okay, I'm a hop on over to him, and I'm gonna see if I can hop into the pocket of his trench coat and see what's going on in there.
Inside, you find several things. One, a small rolled up missive or letter of some kind that you've seen Barney the owl carry many times on behalf of Fiona. a small bag of coins. You can hear the metals clinking around as he fights with the dog, and a vial of liquid, like the potions that your mother used to make.
How many of those can I swallow?
All at once, probably just like one per turn if your goal is just like steal them all, because they're all about toad sized.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just take the note for now.
Okay.
Think on it.
You scoop up the note into the toad sack. We move to the bottom of initiative. His turn. The witch hunter. Yes?
I was going to say, surely he has disadvantage.
Obviously, from an extreme assault from a number of animals. The witch hunter, very displeased with the actions of the familiars, is like, guys, come on, be cool. I was just doing my job. I don't need this. Guys, you already murdered a child. Guys, come on, dog, no. And he's fighting with our poor, angry doggo. And we went to a little side scene where the villagers who've been trying to figure out what's going on and what to do about it. We step over there where everything's still hunky-dory. The villagers are like, we gotta get the guards, guys. This is not good. The witch hunter's being attacked by aminals. These aminals seem smarter than your average kind. If we could capture some of them, maybe we could make a bunch of money in town. Yeah, go get some more cages. Dave, didn't you capture all them raccoons? Go get all the cages. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get all the cages. Don't you worry. I'm gonna go right now. He runs off. Okay, now what about the guards? Should we get if we get the guards, they're gonna take the animals and we're not gonna make any money. Oh, you're right. Yeah, we're not gonna make any money. Okay, so what should we do? Fire. We should get torches, but animals are scared of fire. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get a bunch of torches and pitchforks. Everybody loves pitchforks. Yeah.
Did
I
anyone
like that they're not concerned about the dead guy.
No.
Yeah, they don't care about Steve. Poor
No.
old
Like
Steve.
the parents, they care. These are like all the villagers who were gawking at your planning session. They've moved off to the side of the scene and are trying to come up with something clever.
Did the parents
okay.
hear the witch hunters say, "I killed your mama"?
Yeah, I imagine so. I don't see why
Did
not.
they react in any way, shape, or form? Like,
No, their
surely
child
they
has
know
been
now.
brutally murdered. They don't care.
Well, they know why now.
They don't care about that. Their child was murdered. They don't give a shit that your mama was murdered. Dumb animals. So, witch hunter's like, I'll resurrect your child if you'll just get this dog off me. They're like, he's a witch too, a witch hunter. Help him. Because they love witches. The village loves witches. And so the husband and wife run over. The husband tries to like grapple the dog, and the wife is starting to like kick at animals in the area. She's got feet going. She sees a rat climb into a hole and she misses, but she knows he's in there. And there's a fucking toad just jumped in a pocket. Now she's just kicking the witch hunter in the leg, trying to get to the toad in the pocket.
Hell yeah.
You know, she's helping and hurting. I see we've moved to a dancing toad.
Yeah,
I love
God
it.
bless.
So, out of curiosity, like, can we like, who has speak human spell?
Rat has
Who's
speak
the
human.
rat?
Yes.
Could you maybe like try to tell the villagers that like they killed like the witch? Like that guy killed the witch that helped the town? Because like remember the villagers loved her. They were like, man, Fiona, like she was like a great addition to the neighborhood. She kept to herself. She didn't, bring about all sorts of problems. She even helped the villagers whenever they were sick.
I mean, it's worth a shot, right? I mean, worst case scenario, they're like, oh no, a talking rat, and then they put me in a cage, right? So I guess it's worth a shot.
Propose a Hail Mary?
A
He's offered to resurrect the child. Let's hope that that's what the potion does. Take the potion, take the gold, try to convince them we're a witch, and also bribe them with the gold and hope the mob just kills him.
I feel like the guy's bluffing.
I could always drink the potion.
I mean, like, he's obviously just a witch hunter. You know, he's not a witch.
Well,
Like, if he
that
was a
sounds
witch,
like
he would've
enough
already-
meta strategizing time.
True.
Dog, it's your turn.
I punched the woman with my fist.
Oh my god!
Because
Oh my
I
god!
figured in my dog brain, she looks like the weakest one, and we just need to pin the numbers.
Dogs are misogynist. That's all I'm hearing.
So, boom! Woman.
Ah,
Does
a
not need a
set
10 to be attacked.
that does not need a 10. Yeah, just an easy to hit because obviously women are weak and get hit by invisible fists without trouble at all. Right? That's what we're learning on this. That's what the dog is telling us right here. Riley's
That's a
opinions,
true-
internet.
I was gonna say that was a true 100% Randy opinion.
Definitely 1000% Riley's opinion as Dudley the
Oh my
dog.
god!
He punches
it's
the woman
Dudley's
directly in the face. She goes, ah, and falls to the ground, no longer kicking the witch hunter in the leg. And then you continue to try and tear at him in the face. Roll fierce. 5.
Does he get advantage?
He does not. I just lower the DC. But unfortunately, with a 5, he full fails and falls to the ground, no longer on the witch hunter. Owl.
You know I'm coming for them eyes.
That's right.
I'd like to swoop down.
You got this.
I'll hit him with a cheeky distraction, hopefully to maybe lower the DC.
Okay.
Would you allow that?
Yeah.
All right, first we're going to roll the distract. I think I'm going to, you know, when you get something in your ear and it really itches.
Oh yeah. You got that deep,
That's-
that deep ear itch. Yeah.
That's the kind of distraction I'm going for.
That's an 11. A good roll. A deep
Nice.
ear itch. You see him
Oh.
hurl the dog to the ground. Ah, finally! Shit! Something in my ear. He starts digging at it.
Right. All right. And now I'd like to swoop in,
Mhm.
grab the eyes,
Mhm.
swoop out.
All right.
You know, it's just
You're gonna
that
try
easy.
and pluck them. Now, do you imagine that plucking some eyeballs without completely destroying them via talons in a 2-second maneuver is gonna be an easy activity? Is that a thing you think's good?
Do the eyes need to be whole?
That is the real
Would we
question.
know?
Like, we don't really know. We tried to read the spell book earlier, and like we couldn't read it.
Because I mean, I'm not going in like a crane machine. I'm going in like a freight train.
I'm thinking maybe it doesn't matter if they are spherical, but you need all of the eyes.
Yeah.
So you're like you
that's-
definitely can't like tear up half an eye and bring it back.
I'm going for the swoop and whoop.
All right. The scoop and swoop, the swoops. All right. Okay. He's distracted. This is definitely gonna be real difficult and dangerous as he's no longer got a big dog on his face. But let's give it a shot. This is either fierce or quick.
Oh,
I'll let you choose.
I can roll again. Sorry, I thought it was something else. I'll choose quick because it's my better stat.
Gotcha.
I wish I could keep that 11.
I wish you couldn't, because I want you to fail.
No!
Yes!
Why did you do this to me?
No, I feel like that's some DM bias right there.
That's exactly what happened.
that's rough,
I
man.
told Foundry how to behave, and it listened to me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got a 12.
Oh, that 12? Yeah, weird. Huh?
I had advantage because it's such
So-
a bad
oh man, I don't even see a 12. Did it disappear or something? How strange. So you swoop in. You do manage to like slice him along the forehead.
Yeah, I'm glad about that.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
fine
definitely
with
gonna
that.
do damage, but you don't manage to snatch an eye. And as part of your danger punishment, he takes notice of you and pulls a crossbow off of his back.
Wait, isn't he on his back?
No, he's standing.
I thought he was on the ground this whole time.
No, he's had a dog on him. And he's
kinda
been stumbling backwards, but he's never fallen.
Oh.
And he just threw the dog to the ground.
Huh.
Out of curiosity, that you said he sliced him across the forehead. Like, is there any chance that there's like gonna be blood dripping down into?
Oh,
his
for sure, he's
eyes,
got some blood. He
for,
definitely suffers from his wounds.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was just like a little like.
Oh no, I mean, even if it is little cuts in the forehead still bleed. They're real annoying.
They're gonna be gushers.
Okay.
Yeah, gushing. So Fox, you're up.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Can I use my firepower? He hasn't addressed his ass fire.
Correct.
yet.
It does not seem to bother him. What with the dog and now an owl in his face.
Can I use my fire powers to bolster that fire?
You want to try and enhance the flames? Get it, really get it going? Sure. Go ahead and roll your fire spell.
Okay. Oh my god, I suck.
Unfortunately, you roll terribly, and the fire
Oh my
gets
God.
weaker. Your firebrand is now just a bundle of smoldering sticks. They're still kind of lit.
Something. Yeah. Aesthetically.
Yeah, it's something. The unconscious Cage Man and Net Man have been rolled out of the scene by passerby, but at the edge of the village, you see several more peasants with cages entering the scene.
We're fucked.
Got like one more round before we gotta dip.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Like, we gotta either hurry this up or we gotta get out of here. Like, we can't just we can't help if we get captured.
Cat, you're up.
So like, he's currently like, trying to shoot the owl, right? Because he pulled out his crossbow, right?
Yes. He's pulled his crossbow, and he's definitely looking menacingly at the owl.
Can I just kind of like try to like run up and like jump and like claw at his groin to like, just like a quick like passing swoop?
Yeah.
Not like, I don't want to like full on attack. I want to like quick slash at it as I run past.
You're just going for a little minor distraction, not an actual like heavy wound. Okay. Roll with fierce, but with a -1 to your normal thing for something I'll explain in a moment. So roll 0. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a nut cup.
Yeah, she's got a cup on.
Oh no.
Okay. With a very disappointing 2, you dash, you leap, you attempt to claw, and you slam into a strange lump in his pants.
Oh, he's erect.
No.
Oh no,
There's a rat in there.
Oh
no.
Fuck.
I forgot to leave the pants.
Rat,
I'm still in the pants.
you've been hanging on for dear life, clawing, trying to action hero your way up the pantaloons to reach the sensitive zone. You're getting there. You can see him dangling because he doesn't have underwear on. They're just there. And you're coming. You're on your way. You can almost reach him when suddenly your body slammed through the pants and into the leg. Just.
At least it was just a tiny swipe as opposed
Yeah.
to
At least it didn't full on like claws out and impale the rat to death.
Yeah, that's good.
Rat, you can either roll to hang on and continue your mission but injured, or let yourself fall out of the pants.
Do I have any idea that was the cat that did that?
No, because it's through the pants.
Right.
Could have been anything.
I mean, that hurt.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna let myself drop.
Okay. You tumble free of the pantaloons. Cat, as you're trying to sprint out of the scene, you see a woozy and kind of bent awkwardly rat come tumbling out of the pants. Peppers looks severely hindered.
Some cheese.
You got you do have your miracle cheese. You only hit the rat. All you did was hit a rat.
I just felt like he might have noticed like the tug at his pants.
Yeah, that's true. And he doesn't have a dog on him anymore. Maybe he's a little distracted.
Okay.
Uh,
At least I salvaged something. I hurt my team, but
Rat, if you're willing to consume your miracle cheese, you will heal instantly.
Yeah, I need to get back in there. I do. I'll take a bite of the cheese.
You unwrap the delicious miracle cheese. You can see it's been magically infused, as if it was left just for you on purpose by your beloved mother. And on the inside of the wrapping, there's a bunch of squiggles that you know Owl probably could read.
I mean, Owl's a little bit busy.
A little bit.
We did get
what
the
it says in heart.
But you know what it says deep in your heart.
I know what it says.
It says, Peppers, I love you. Take this cheese from me.
Yeah.
Love the witch.
Yeah, I need to eat it. I'm just gonna eat it.
All right, you
That's all
chow
you do.
down, and like Popeye, you feel great all of a sudden. You feel stronger. You can
My
definitely.
biceps pump.
Oh yeah, they pump up for sure.
It's like Popeye spinach for rats.
Macho Man, Ratney Savage. Oh yeah. Toad, you are in a pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna try to climb up to his face.
Okay, you come squeeging out. You're at the bottom. You're low on the hip because trench coats are long.
Right.
You're gonna try and scuttle your way up with your little sticky pads all the way up to the face.
Yep.
Okay. What do you do when you get up there?
I wanna try to see if I can scoop one of his eyeballs out with my tongue.
With a tongue. You're just gonna
wrap it around it and just kind of
around it. You gotta like shoot it into the gap and try to.
Yeah, and then just jump off his head and like yank it off.
If this works,
no.
oh my god, if this works,
I'm gonna need you to roll an actual 10 on the dice. I don't care what your bonus is. You have to roll a 10. So just roll 0 to see if this happens. That's 4. Okay. So you take your tongue out and it just slaps him in the cheek a little bit, and he's like,
what the fuck?
Hey, all of it's distracting.
It's true. It's true.
running the game.
Still, all of this helps save Barney the Barn Owl from his impending doom, as it is once again the bottom of the round, and he levels his crossbow at Barney the Barn Owl.
I want to look him in the eyes.
You whip your head all the way around and stare at him, stare at you.
360.
So in this little one page RPG, I don't roll. You only roll. So you can roll quick or clever to attempt. I figured you're rolling clever, but just in case, your options are quick or clever to see if you can dodge. And you're looking for a 7, a mere 7 with all these distractions.
Does an 11?
An 11 certainly does it. You easily just like you weren't even where he was aiming. You were that was your after image. You're so fast.
it wasn't like the menacing look that he 360 locked eyes with him. That didn't like.
That's what made his own
bit.
eyes so slow that he had to look for after images and shoot at nothing.
All right. I mean, he does have blood in his eyes.
He
right
does, yeah. The villagers on the edge of the village continue their caucus. Guys, I got the guard. He said he was coming. We were getting the guard, right? No! We weren't getting the guard. He's gonna take all our money. Oh shit. I wasn't supposed to get the guard. No, what the fuck, man? Go tell him you were lying. I wasn't lying, though. There's an owl trying to commit murder. And there are like 18 different animals out here trying to do a murder. They killed a child. Yeah, but that was Stevie. Everybody hates him. He sucks. Oh, yeah, I mean, he pooped in the hedges a couple times, but he didn't deserve a die. Maybe he did, huh? What'd you ever think about that? Maybe I'm happy he's gone, huh? That's not nice. You need to think about your life and your choices. That's not cool. I'm gonna need you to calm down. I'm gonna get the guard. I think you're wrong. And he runs off. 3 more villagers with cages come creeping into the scene.
My God.
I just really like the music shift to the
It's Cajun born.
That's right. So They come creeping into the scene. They're still probably a full turn away before they become, problems that you have to roll against. But now they are fully visible to anyone who's willing to notice them, basically. There are more problems afoot as we head back to the top of initiative order with the doll.
Punch him in the hand! I don't want him grabbing any more crossbows or holding this one.
You're gonna try and hit him in the hand?
Punch him in the hand!
Oh, the first time the dog's ever failed at something in his entire life. The hand...
And then I go for a throw right after.
The hand does not manage to materialize. It's just a little bit of breeze. It cools the sweat on his hands, so aim's even better. But you go for the throat once more and leap onto his chest again. And he's like, fuck you this time. No, you got 9 out of 10, unfortunately. And he stiff arms you back to the ground.
Oh, that distraction!
Yeah, I was gonna say,
the distraction is what saved your life, Owl. Do you want to get shot?
I mean, I'll take one for the team if it means the throat's gone. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, he wouldn't have died here either way. He's just gonna be. It was gonna be, or is the dog on the chest trying to do a murder, or stiff armed?
I see. Mm-hmm. That's okay. I got your back, dog.
The stick man, the witch hunter, is tough. He requires a 10, or significant distractions, which we've been doing, but the distractions have been saving lives, not helping deaths.
I see.
That's the bird. Owl, you're up.
I think it's time.
It's time.
My head stays the same, but my whole entire body
Your body. You're one of those dancers who's got the perfectly still head movements, but the body's going like.
Yeah, and then my cloaca revs up as I come in for another.
You go for a poop
pass
attack?
at the eyeballs.
Oh, okay. All right, let's swoop in. We don't have as many distractions this time. The dog's gonna give you 1, so we're looking for a 9 on your eyeball pass. That's a 7, unfortunately.
What am I rolling?
I
actually rolled clever.
Well, it's either a 7 or a 6. Either way, it's not a 9.
Yeah, I was just making. Which one would that be? Quick?
It would have been quick, yeah.
Okay.
Or fierce. Quick or fierce.
I'll take quick from
I figure, yeah. Okay, so a 6 then. You swoop by, cut the face again. Hello, boy. Yes, I know. You're giant. You're the dog. Yes, you're trying to do a murder. You're trying to do a murder. Oh,
yeah,
face
that dog
crunch.
is rolling pretty low. He didn't even come close.
He didn't even try.
Randy's a good witch hunter. He's strong arm.
Yes, very strong arm doggo.
And we are actually tearing this guy up.
Oh yeah, like as far as like the long-term fight, he is losing, but there's more problems on the way, sadly.
May I do one last thing?
Yes, tell me what you want.
I just kind of want to swoop and go really high up in the air.
Do you go like for the sun?
Just out of range of like nets or cages and stuff.
Nets and cages, yes. Crossbows, no.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you swoop through, cut him across the cheek, and dive up into the sky to hide in the shadows of the sun. That moves us towards the fox. Fox, you and Cat are both looking very cageable right now.
Random question. Is a fox close enough to a raccoon to speak to them?
That is
This
a philosophical
is a good
question.
You did say
just allow it.
I mean, foxes are more like the canid family. I don't think raccoons are part of the dog species family tree.
They're both mammals.
They are both mammals, but that's way too wide.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna go with like they don't speak the language, but they took a couple classes in high school of like dog speech.
Okay. So I won't try it.
Okay.
All right. And I don't know that he has a potion.
That
My
the
fox
witch hunter?
doesn't.
Correct. You are not aware. Only the toad knows that there's a potion in the pocket.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to bite his crotch.
All right. You following the cat's plan. Dive between the legs. Go for a fierce. That's an 11. That's a full-on crotch bite.
Yep.
He is... Now, do you want to, as part of this maneuver, is your intention to, like, severely distract or to deal a large amount of damage? So I guess what I mean is that like I'll let you.
Sense. Yeah, it makes more sense. I'm doing it more as a distraction.
Okay.
Right? Like even if I took a testicle, he could still fight.
Right.
So let me try to just distract.
So you like dive in there, get the jaws in, and instead of like tearing to do a lot of like overtime bleeding, you latch on to add your weight to the pain and are whipping around now as your fox body is attached to his groin.
Perfect.
And tear.
Until it is done. Cat, you're a prime target, but still free for the moment.
So like, I want to like, is there like a tree nearby?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so I want to climb onto the witch hunter's back and like try to get like up to his head.
How is that related to a tree?
It's not.
Okay.
I just asked about a tree and then I changed my mind about the tree idea completely.
Okay. So you quick climb, claws out up his well, now there it is covered in crossbows. So give me a very easy sly or quick, whichever is better for you. Just don't roll terribly.
Got this.
We believe in you. That's a 10. Yeah,
Perfect.
you easily shimmy up the cloak to the back of his, like the nape of his neck area. Did you mute yourself? We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Is that like, because like I'm just like hanging on with my claws, you know, like.
I mean, you're still in momentum. Whatever your plan was
Okay.
when you got to the top, tell me that.
I just want to like latch on with my claws into like the back of his
Just
neck.
into the back of his neck and hang on.
Yeah,
You're-
like-
the same as the fox. You are digging in and holding on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've got two angry critters holding on for dear life, tearing at his
Actually,
flesh.
Could I like hold on and like bite his ear?
Sure. Yeah.
There's like another
Mike
point of
Tyson it.
contact.
Why not?
Should I roll for that?
Yeah. Give me a fierce to see how effective it is.
Okay.
7. Reasonably effective. Will certainly assist in distraction along with groin dangling. Toad and Rat. Rat, you're feeling amazing. Stronger than you've ever been. What do you want to do?
This is it.
This is your moment.
What I want to do, I want to get up near where the cat is because I want to assist
Okay.
in banging on that head a little bit.
All
My
right.
idea is I want to yank on his hair and kind of pull his head back a little bit because I want to present like kind of a cleaner target for the owl to come scoop the eyes. I want him to be looking
Gotcha.
straight up because I'm pulling on his hair.
Gotcha. All right. Roll me either a quick or a sly with an additional +1. Which would be a 3 for either. So yeah, just 3. All right. 11. Hell yeah. You scurry up. You dive around or underneath the cat. Grab onto his hair and just like it's Ratatouille, you just pull his whole head back. His eyes open wide, and he's like, ah! He starts yelling into the sky. Toad.
So is his crossbow loaded right now?
Not the one he's holding, no.
Okay. Okay, so after I was definitely too weak to pull his eyeball out,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see about drinking that potion, see if I get some kind of superpowers.
So you're gonna dive back down his body into the pocket and drink a potion.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Make me a very easy sly or quick, whichever works for you. It's sly for 2 for you. 9. Yeah, you slide down there.
There we go.
Whip the cork out, up in the bottle, and you feel yourself begin to bulk up. You feel like you're getting thick, real thick. And the pocket starts to bulge, and then tear, as the toad goes from about 4 inches across to about 2 feet across over the course over the course of about 12 seconds. You just what the fuck? Oh no, my growth potion!
I could swallow everything now.
Swallow his hand! Swallow his hand!
You're gonna fall off him now as you're not sticky enough to support the weight to just kind of cling sideways to leather.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tumble to the ground, a 2-foot toad.
Okay. Is that my turn, or do I have room for more?
I'll give you an intention of an action. What would you like to start doing, or what do you think you'd do?
I'm gonna do a monstrous jump up to his head.
You're just gonna leap at his face.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we see you starting to wiggle up and like tense your leg muscles as you'll leap into his face in response to another action if there's danger perhaps, or just on your turn if it's not. Cool. So the bottom of the round. Well, we'll see how it goes, I guess, because this is when everything changes. Guard Timmy comes marching into the city. His best buddy, Dave, came and ran out and got him, and he is not happy about what's happening here. He caught his big old pike. He's got a shield. He's got a net. Man, Timmy is prepared. Timmy come walking in, and he's like, now what the gonzarn hell is happening? Oh, my goodness, look at all of them. Is that a witch hunter? Who authorized this in my town? Y'all know I was pining after Fiona something fierce. Did he? Oh, this ain't happening. No, I'm gonna kill all of them dogs. I'm gonna kill all that witch hunter. And you know what? I'm gonna slap some of y'all dumbasses in jail too. And he pulls out his pike and a net and starts charging into battle. The guys with cages start encroaching on the scene, and I'm gonna need quick saves or quick rolls from the cat, the fox, and the dog. Roll quick.
My quick is 1. Yeah.
Ooh. Wow.
The cat, unfortunately, was the highest up, the easiest to find. Cat, you're grasping on for dear life, and you're gonna deal a good amount of damage as you leave this area. But a villager grasps you by the entire back of your body, rips you out of his skin, and stuffs you into a cage.
I do have one question about that.
Yes, tell me.
Now, the part of his ear that I had in my mouth, like I was chomped down on, when I got ripped off, did it rip that?
Oh yeah, you're taking it with you. Not the ear, but that bit.
Yes.
Like you bite all the way through and you take the whole lobe with you.
Oh yeah, brother. You really meant it when you said Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, you're gonna Mike Tyson it for sure. So yeah, he's gonna be bleeding profusely from a ripped ear, torn skin on the back of his neck, and then as you get stuffed into a cage with bits of flesh in many parts of you.
Oh yeah.
Fox, you are able to like cling onto the leg rather than get caught. And dog,
Okay.
as you are currently untethered, you just fully dodge out of the way and run around this slow ass villager. His turn. He screams in pain from the ripped ear, from the torn neck. He's not sure why he can't control his head at the moment, but he doesn't seem to be able to not look down with his eyes open, I guess. He just starts, like, he reaches on, with one arm, he reaches to his back and pulls a new crossbow and just starts swinging it because he can't see anybody at the moment. He's looking up. So he just starts wailing around with his big old crossbow, hoping he smashes something, and kicking with his feet. Dog, roll quick not to get kicked. Fox, roll quick not to get swung off. Double fours. The both of you end up with a boot to the ass, fly out of your positions, and we'll start your turn back on the ground. He knows that he is like in danger of dying now and would like to exit the scene. So he's like swinging around with the crossbow and starts to walk away. You can't really see where he's going. He just knows that there's no roofs in his vision. So he's picking any path that's not houses and trying to walk as swiftly as he can while bleeding from several wounds. Dog, at the bottom of the order.
Timmy, the new guard, who's charging the spear.
Yes. You're gonna punch Timmy, okay?
Throwing a random punch at Timmy.
Nope, you're not.
It was a Hail Mary.
Yeah, you're not sure about the range of your spell. It's like there's some distance there, but Timmy's still over there.
All right. It was just like I don't like that guy.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna kill this guy.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I believe in you.
I got kicked. He kicked me.
He did.
I'm in rage mode.
That's right.
So rip his sword out.
You are gonna get that tens again.
Oh, yes.
Leap onto his back, push him to the ground, and then start digging at the open wound that's all around his neck right now.
Perfect.
Owl.
Yes.
It's me, the owl.
So I mean, he's pretty well got.
Oh, he's like without medical attention, he's dead. He's not dead now, but he will die from these wounds.
But he's on the ground.
And is currently laying on the ground. Yes.
And his head is exposed. His vulnerable little eyeballs.
The dog knocked him face first. You guys, but he's like rolling around trying to deal with the dog. So there will be moments where he's face to the sky, others where he's eyes in the dirt, kind of stuff.
Okay, so what would the DC be, or if you can tell me, for me to try and pluck out his eyes? Still
If
10?
if you want to fly away with them, 10. If you're willing to stop and like be on his face at the end of your turn, 7.
Ooh. What should I do, boys?
You know what to do.
Dance like the frog.
Okay. I feel like at this point, our goal is to resurrect our mother. I may have to abandon you all.
I think I'm okay with that.
He can't carry me anymore, can he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Definitely not in your current state, no.
Is Stevie not potentially an ally? Didn't you say that he's in love with the witch?
You're talking Timmy?
Timmy, the guard?
Timmy. Yeah.
Timmy
Yeah.
said something about killing dogs.
Oh, I thought he said he was pining after Fiona.
But
He
was,
is also
he
pining.
was.
Yeah, he's mad. Like he hates the
So-
whole situation and is seeing
I
red
wonder if
because
we
he
can-
thinks Fiona's dead,
Which she is.
which
Well,
is true.
so
And he's like,
as
I'm gonna
a
kill
rat-
everybody.
The rat can explain the situation if I
Yeah.
can get the eyeballs back. I feel
Yeah.
like we got a way out if I can escape. So I'm going to go for the big boy 10.
You're gonna go for the 10 and try and get out of the area with the eyes. Okay.
Ugh.
That's a 9. You've been
come
robbed.
on.
Robbed.
Can I at least like
I will give you 1 eye.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, that's
Interesting.
something.
It's not
so
bad.
like now that I'm down, I still get the launch off?
I will give you 1 eye and you can leave with it. Or I'll give you both eyes, but you have to end your turn on his face.
Boys, I'm plucking both eyes.
Okay, so
Go for it.
so you get down
the
there,
helmet.
you realize that it's a little like the eye sockets are a little smaller than you thought they were going to be, and you really got to get your talons in there to pluck these eyes out as whole as possible. And you take
And,
a little longer, a little while.
Yeah. I just kind of bend down as I'm doing it, and I just whisper in his ear, bitch.
One of the few English words you've managed to memorize.
Yeah,
You're just
the
like,
only word I know.
ooh,
Hey,
bitch.
the witch.
Who's
The,
your
the
dad?
only things in the human world we know of are what the witch taught us.
True,
I'm sure
true.
The witch taught us something about.
Oh,
that.
for sure. Bitch who? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the
Yeah,
witch kind of
so
ran
I-
the streets in the castle.
Ooh, this means that people can climb on.
That's
At least
true.
one
They
person.
could climb onto you. At least one, yeah. Because you can have one rider. You need to carry another, so you can have one rider. Fox,
Yes.
you just saw your pal the cat get captured. The owl, Barney the owl, does look like he just got the eyes, but is not away yet. What are you up to?
I feel like I've outlived my value to the group.
Okay.
Got the eyes secured. We need who to read the book. Who can read?
Owl is your
The owl-
best reader.
I can also make the book.
But
read itself.
yeah, but like your buddy the cat can make the book read itself to you.
Oh fuck! So the cat is valuable because the owl can't read for shit.
The
Just
owl,
read
like
owl
it,
and feather.
it might take the owl the whole week just to read
Oh
the
my
thing,
God.
but he can
Okay,
read it.
We gotta rescue the cat. So the cat is in a locked cage. What?
Not locked.
Type? Oh.
He's just been stuffed into a cage. Now, for a cat, and with cat strength, it might as well be locked. But it is not actually like locked. It's just closed.
And how many people are like securing the cage?
One, the guy holding the cage. There's two other guys with empty cages.
I will. And I'm hoping that if I get you out of this cage, you won't immediately get captured again by the other two. So that's my wish for you. I will attack the villager who has the cat.
Hell yeah. Give me a fierce. That's a 9. That's good enough for villagers for sure. You grab on, tear at the flesh. He drops the cage, which falls to pieces. This is a rabbit cage. It's not very sturdy. Cat, you're able to bolt out. It is your turn. What are you doing, Cat?
I would like to, so like, how close are these other two guys at the cages?
Very close. Like, if it gets to their turn, they're going to try and capture people.
Okay, I'm gonna try to, put some space between me and the cage guys, and maybe like head over to where the witch hunter's at, and I mean, is there anybody that specifically needs help with something like right now? Like, I'm not sure, like, because I know like the owl's like trying to like get the eyes out, like.
The owl's got the eyes. He's gonna be leaving unless somebody does something to him. So you could try and run interference for the owl. You could try and help extract Rat and Toad, or you could try and help run interference for yourself and Fox in hopes that both of you get out.
Yeah, I do want the fox to get out too, but like I don't know what I can do. Like maybe can I like dart between their legs?
Yeah, just to attack or distract cage people.
Or like start running like just outside of their range.
Yeah.
Like. I just want to like try to like dart past them so that like I can maybe like distract them from the fox too.
Okay, give me a quick.
Let's see.
There you go, easily.
Damn.
You and the fox will be uncatchable during their turn due to your very high roll. Rat and Toad, you've been scrambling around as he tries to roll, trying not to die to dog. So you are either on the ground or scrambling around the body of this witch hunter right now. What are the two of you up to?
So I'm by the witch hunter still.
Yeah.
He's missing one eye right now.
No,
right?
both eyes are out.
Both eyes.
It's time to leave.
It's time to. Okay.
Or to use to speak human and try and convince everyone, hey guys, it's cool.
So I want to go into a bush that's close to where the guys with the cages are.
Okay.
And try to like yell out so the humans can understand me. Like, look, another witch hunter, just to get their attention.
To pull them away.
Even if it's just for a second, like anything helps. I can't obviously beat them up. I'm just a rat.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So roll your best stat, whatever it is, to cast Speak Human. That's good enough. You are, for the next, minute, capable of kind of ventriloquizing from your general area in fully human speech.
Can we just talk about the odds of him rolling 2 9s back to back by accident?
I didn't need to click that twice. Rat hands.
So, what exactly do you say?
So I'm hoping there's a bush nearby. Cause I'm
Yeah.
for that bush. Hiding in
The bush with a dead child in it. Yes.
Right. And I'm yelling, "Hey, look! There's another witch hunter."
Okay.
I'm thinking because these guys are pretty stupid.
They are not the brightest.
That they'll at least look even for a second. That's what I'm trying to do. At least.
Good plan. Toad, you're 2 feet in size. You see the owl has plucked out the eyeballs and is looking towards escape. What are you doing right now?
So is there a path away from this guy that's not blocked by humans?
For a flying creature, yeah, absolutely. For the rest of you, not the easiest one, but it could happen.
Okay, so about how far can I hop as a 2-foot toad?
I'm gonna go with pretty far, you know, reasonably far.
Okay, since Al got the eyeballs, I'm just gonna, I don't know, hop for my life, I guess.
He's gonna start fleeing the scene.
Oh yeah, I'm out of there.
Okay.
Good call.
Okay. We move to the bottom of the round. The witch hunter, dying, bleeding on the floor, her neck torn from several edges, attempts to call out. All I wanted was to finish this job and retire. I'm sorry, familiars, for the harm I caused you. Dies.
Ha!
Good.
Damn, he was
Fucking
2 days
asshole.
away from retirement.
He was definitely
crazy.
2 days away from retirement. This was his last job.
No sin. Fuck that.
Fucking asshole. Yeah.
The villagers with cages pull out they got their cages and they're like, we're gonna get them. And then from a nearby bush, they hear a,
Look, another witch hunter.
what? No, not 2 witch hunters. Get them! Timmy, help me. I'm coming, guys. I'm gonna help kill them witch hunter. I hate witch hunters. They attacked my Fiona. Let's get them, boys! And he grabs the 2 cage guys and hustles off towards the direction of a bush.
Well done.
We did it.
We find ourselves exiting combat in a very bloody state for some of us, as the villagers who are like aggressive rush towards a bush where no one is. Like the rat's in there, but he's a rat. You can just scurry out. So they think he's beyond the bush. So it must be like over there. The witch hunter's over there. They rush off the scene. Several other villagers who are like brighter than the rest, but also like those people who don't report the crime that they're watching happen. They just stand there and watch. So they're over there on the edge of the scene, just like
Recording with their cell phone.
yeah. They've got they've just pulled their fingers out like, I want to remember this.
Fuck these villagers.
Guys, did you see that? Guys, did you see what happened? I think we should leave. This place seems dangerous. I don't know about any of this. I'm going back to my mom's house. This ain't safe. Have you guys ever heard about turnip farming? It's like potatoes, but different. I think I'm gonna become a turnip farmer. Bye, guys. And they march out of the scene, all of their life's possessions on their shoulders. Familiars. You've done it. You got a pair of eyeballs. You're covered in blood. Several of you probably have bruised or cracked ribs, but you're alive. A 15-year-old is dead. A witch hunter is dead.
Who was the last person that I saw leave?
Last person? Like person?
Yep.
The turnip farmer.
Oh yeah. Punch him in the back of his head, rip his throat out.
You just dash across the village. Invisible fist in the back of the skull. One last murder. Sure, why not? The guys on the scene were like, well, he was gonna be a turnip farmer. He deserved to die. That was just bound to happen. You know there are goblins on the road. He was gonna die. I'm not part of this. Mr. Dog, I'm not part of this. Please allow me to survive. I'm gonna go into my house now.
Turnip farms aren't really financially stable anyway, so he's probably just going to dig himself into debt.
See, exactly. He was doomed.
You saved a family. That's what you did.
That's what you did.
Dog is full sing red and cannot be sated.
Okay, well, the villagers all flee the scene back into their homes, close the doors, and wait for the dog to wind down.
I'm gonna take Timmy, or what's his name? The child.
The dead child, Stevie.
Dead child.
I'm gonna
Stevie.
take his eyes just in case.
Okay.
It can't be too.
Okay. We stuff 4 eyeballs into the toad sack.
True. It is. It probably does work more like a fridge.
A cold,
now it does, if it's
cold,
too wide.
slimy fridge.
Yeah. Just preserve it a little bit on our trip home.
And our lovely familiars make their way back into the forest, into the bog, find their dearly departed mother, vomit 4 slimy eyeballs onto her recently dead corpse, and await magic. Owl, Barney the Owl, pulls out the book, uncertain if there's some sort of ritual to perform. Calvin, the cat, makes the book read itself now that it's no longer got the trap spell on it. And the book recites the ritual of witch resurrection.
They, the familiars who bring the eyeballs of vengeance to the witch's corpse, may place it within the witch's mouth and force her to swallow them. And once she has done so, the magics of vengeance and evil will reanimate her body, placing her soul forever back within her corpse. Should there be extra eyeballs lying around of a fresh nature, she may even regain some of her years and grow young once more.
See, that was a good call, grabbing the extra set of eyeballs in.
Thank God. We should go back and get more eyeballs.
We have another body.
Honestly, well, we don't want to take too many years off because then she'd be like a baby.
She'd be too young, yeah.
Yeah, but she is 90.
Well, I mean, she's getting young, supple eyes from Stevie. Maybe that'll,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Split the difference, drop her down to her 40s. She'll be good.
Yeah.
How come the dog comes walking back in with half this guy's face in his mouth, and he sits on the ground. He's like, "I did it, guys! I got the bad guy! Yeah, I got it."
This was the witch hunter for sure.
We all have that jump scene at the end of a movie. We're all laughing.
Oh yeah, you're like, ha ha ha, yeah.